Good morning, everybody. Did you just do jazz hands?
I did. I didn't say anything, and I just did jazz hands. I didn't have it in me today.
Nice.
It works.
Well, I'd like to start off with some positivity. This coming over on the instant feedback.
Oh, great.
From Matt. The music right before the Rizz show starts is so awful. Please change your habits. Thanks.
You can go to hell.
All right.
Whoa, okay.
Dang, burn. Both of you.
I was going to ask Scott what that was. I think that was Seven Dust.
Yeah, it was Seven Dust.
How dare you, Matt.
Holy
okay,
cow.
well.
Hey,
With
Matt's
singles.
got good music taste. Cool. What are you listening to, Matt? What was on deck this morning? I'd love to know. What was he listening to?
Everybody wants to know.
I love those emails from programming. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it's subjective.
Play a little
You know
freaking
what?
jelly roll every once in a while.
But that aggravates me because that is something that is uniquely picked out daily for this show. That is not Breaking Benjamin.
No, Scott picks it out. He cultivates that. That's
It's old
Scott's
school
segment.
radio stuff, dude. That's 1970s
That's Scott's segment.
crap. Suck it,
And
Matt.
I think you do a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like most of the stuff you play.
I do
Thank you.
too.
Some eclectic things, some unusual things,
Yeah, I try to.
different
Gives-
versions of classic songs.
It honestly sets the tone of the show often for me. Like if it's a kind of a low banger, like where it's just slow and low.
Oops.
And that
okay,
was
we're gonna
slow
be-
and low.
that was
Yeah.
Jazz Hands.
That was slow and low. It's been a week, hasn't it?
okay.
I know, it's
Sorry.
only Wednesday.
I know, but it
Tomorrow will
feels
be
like it
upbeat.
should be Thursday.
It does.
Yeah, tomorrow will be upbeat then.
Hate this. It's like let's
Maybe
get
it's
this
it is the
freaking week
weather.
over.
It's the weather.
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
70 today.
I know, which is nice.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be 65, 70 degrees today.
That's insane.
Finally making the turn.
Let's go.
My family's been away.
I know. You okay?
Is that what's going on?
With me?
Yeah, you. I mean, you.
Do I seem weird this week?
What do you mean? Seem
Oh,
weird?
dude,
You-
we've had.
Yeah.
You came in here and you started yelling about the whole week. The
Yeah.
first thing you said to me was, "Man, this week couldn't be going any slower."
Yeah,
out-
the whole operation's in shambles at my house.
I've already drawn a syringe of tea
I
just
High
in
tea?
case. Just from the first 5 minutes of being here,
testosterone?
I went and just took a big testosterone pull, and I'm like, I got it sitting right over here under my hat.
I go for my shot
if
today.
you need it, I know it's shot day.
Like
but I don't know if you're gonna make it.
EpiPen.
It's Wednesday shot
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been very talkative, which is great. I like talking to you, but it's odd because you aren't
Well,
sometimes.
I made the turn last night, and I realized that I've been talking to myself. Yesterday I started talking to myself at
Welcome.
home.
What'd you say to yourself?
Because you asked me,
Yeah,
have
you
you been
talk
talking to yourself? And I said, no, I'm not weird.
Right.
But yesterday I found myself talking to myself and not knowing I was doing it, and then catching myself. I was talking to the dogs as if they were going to talk back to me.
You're going to have to die first. I don't think you could handle being on this earth
I
without
want-
meals.
It's time to take a shower.
New dog's looking at you like, yeah, no crap,
What are you
dude.
doing? Yeah, I can't live alone. I got to go first. I have been productive. I've been going out for walks, going to the gym every day, making myself dinner.
Good. Single boy.
Single boy. But everybody's back on Friday.
Thank God.
But joke's on them. It's been rainy and awful down there.
You've basically had a test divorce for like a week. You're seeing what divorced Rizz would be like.
Oh, no.
Alone, talking to the dog, trying to
Yeah.
find stuff to do, trying to get back in shape.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
You're starting to do a voice for the dog to talk back to you.
I went to, once I shut the lights off last night, I went, good night, girls. As if somebody was going to, say
Buzz,
back,
I'm in your room. You better come out and pound me.
good night, girls. Good.
What if you would have heard a voice that said good night and they just started talking?
They're looking under the bed.
That'd be awesome.
What?
It's like Black Phillip and the Witch. Whoa.
Somebody in the closet?
It's just Philip to me.
No, everybody comes back on Friday, and I talked to Meals yesterday. They finally got down to Florida yesterday after their trip from Columbus and layover for 24 hours in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Finally got down there. I go, hey, hit the beach. He goes, it's raining, and it's like 55 degrees.
Goody.
What did they do instead? No beach?
No
just
beach. I don't know.
Go do yoga, puppy yoga.
I don't know what they did. Probably the same thing as me. Stare at the wall.
Talking to herself. But there's an ocean there.
Well, my son's down there. My daughter's down there. The in-laws are there. Two of my son's buddies are there. So that's a whole thing.
You got out of all that, huh?
I got out of all that.
Good for you.
All that.
I may be getting out of an in-law experience here for Easter. Got the text from my sister-in-law. She's like, hey, Zellwells, are we all getting together for Easter? And I said, I got a show. I said, Tim doesn't know what he's doing, though. So he may just be going to his family's house, and I will be divorced dad.
Yeah, you know what? And I got another trip coming up. Well, they got a trip coming up, and I'm home alone when they go to Ireland.
Uh-huh.
I got out of that. And they're also going to Paris.
Wow.
So glad you got out of that.
So glad you love this show so much that you're like, you know what? I can't be away from.
You're shaking your head.
the
What?
show.
I want to do Paris my way.
Okay.
What does that mean?
You get any opportunity to go to Paris, you
Any opportunity?
Can't turn it
I don't know.
down.
It doesn't seem appealing
And
to
it's
me.
your 20th with your wife. You could have gone to the City of Love for your 20th.
But with my in-laws and
You could have
the cousins.
they would have given you a day off. To
No,
go
they wouldn't.
have
There's
romance.
never a day off with those people. What?
What do you mean those people?
Let it out.
I've been by myself for 4 days.
You're a weird guy.
I'm turning into an animal. Hope you guys had good days yesterday.
Thank you.
You know what I did after work? I went to a roller rink,
Which one?
the Baldwin one.
Oh, yeah, the one on Weidman.
Yes.
Did you shoot the duck?
No, but I
And,
taught kids how to shoot the duck. I was not rolling. I walked in solo and I told the lady at the ticket counter, I go, hey, I'm not.
Well, you just went there by yourself for no reason?
Oh, that's
No,
some-
my best friend and her children are on spring break.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't roll? You went to a rink and
No.
you didn't
Oh, you didn't roll?
Well, my best friend
Who
wasn't
goes
going
to
to
a
be
rink and
rolling.
doesn't roll?
She was. I'm there to hang out with Abby. I wasn't going to be out there with the kids. Also, I made the right choice because first of all, I walk in. You can't walk in solo to meet a friend at a roller rink without feeling like a weirdo because people are looking at you like, "Where's your kid? Why are you here by yourself?" As
I'm
an
here to
adult?"
roll.
Were you conscious of how you were walking?
I was like, ah.
Did you feel like you were kind of out of body?
Yes, I was like, I'm cool, everybody. Like, I felt like I was like,
What
I'm
were
just
you
looking for my
wearing?
friend. I had my big Kate Hudson Penny Lane coat
even
on.
Weirder.
I know. Well, and all the little girls were looking at me like, you know, are you like a character of some kind?
Yeah, maybe they thought you were the entertainment.
Usually I am. And so I walk in and then I'm texting Abby. I'm like, where are you? Because that place it's not big, but it's deep. And she was way in the back. And so got to her and then, yeah, the kids they both had friends there. And I was just wanting to hang out with
One of my
girlfriend.
kids had a birthday party there
Yeah.
at that roller rink. That's old. That's old school one. Old
Has
school.
not been updated since the
No.
80s.
What's
Yeah.
that place called? It's
the best kind.
Skaterama or
It's what is it
I
called?
don't know that one.
Baldwin's
I'm a rollercade kid.
it's Weidman and Manchester.
Skateport Plaza.
Skateport Plaza.
Oh, nice.
And
I
honestly,
think you came to one of my kids' birthday parties there.
Oh, I've rolled. I've rolled with you.
You've rolled there?
I've rolled with you. Well, I don't know if it was there, but I've rolled
And,
with you twice.
one of the kids had a birthday party there. I think we've rolled there.
Yeah, we rolled.
yeah, normally I
We
do.
held hands and did the Mexican hat dance.
I love that.
Which was awesome.
It's amazing. If Abby
Yeah.
would have skated, I would have skated, but she doesn't want to skate, so I
Dude,
just wanted to
you
hang out
should
with
not-
her.
I'm glad you did not. You're still,
I'm still recovering.
yeah, you had surgery and you keep doing things that you shouldn't be doing. So I'm like glad you're like, yeah, I lifted a car battery. I regret it. Why did you do that? And she's like, I don't.
I'm an
I felt
idiot.
like I was supposed
That's
to.
not that. You just roll.
What? No, the kids will knock you down.
Well, if
and
you
kill
haven't skated in a while too, you're in your 40s.
Also, I
bud.
did-
You got to start thinking
Comes
about
right
these
I know.
things.
Thank
Comes
you,
right
Ray.
back.
I was also,
Bull.
I didn't want the kids to be like dragging me out there. I really just wanted to sit with my girlfriend and like entertain her because she's got all these damn kids around and like, you know, she's going out of
Do
her
they
mind.
rent rollerblades there?
Yeah, of course.
Do they? Do they?
Gotta.
Harrison
Oh,
brought
yeah.
his own, so I don't know.
I thought you and I went blading. Didn't we boot? Or did we just roll?
I don't know if they do blades there.
Most of those places
Well,
always
I mean, they did in the 90s.
they cost more. You get the blades; they cost a little bit of an
that's
upcharge.
$9.
I know that you're physically incapable of not doing the limbo contest, so I'm glad that if you'd have been out there and they brought the stick out,
And they did.
you would have popped
Oh,
the
you
stick.
can't help it.
She'd have popped the
You
stick.
can't
She's already
help.
short, so she's got the upper hand.
If they got the limbo stick out there, you got it.
You know what though?
doing
They did
Pilates.
extended
Let's go.
limbo, and they told the kids before they all got, and there was a million kids there yesterday. They told the kids you can only go towards the front. You cannot bend back, so you have to bend towards. You have to squat because they didn't want anybody having head injuries.
Probably something happened. I bet you one kid
What? I mean, that's so lame. Come
One
on, man.
kid slammed his head. Limbo forward? That's not limbo. That's something else. We'll
That's
stop calling it
squats.
limbo.
I know.
You limbo backwards.
You limbo back.
Some Thatcher probably hit his head.
I know, and mom sued.
Mom sued.
No, it's the guy that goes, the cool guy that tries to jump it. There's always that guy.
Oh, and they were there too. There were some
wanted to
solo rangers where all they got going on in their life is rollerblading at the roller rink.
Yes. Let me ask
At
this. I'm
Tuesday
very interested in
afternoon.
this. Every roller rink has a Jamie. We had Jamie. Jamie was a guy who's the guy that stays too long, and he's like the king of the roller rink, but it's the only place he's cool.
Right.
Every skating rink had the guy that was like 19 or 20. Well, because skating's big from like 8 to 12.
Yeah.
And all the 8 to 12-year-olds are like, God, I want to be that guy when I grow up. The guy's cool. He's skating backwards. He's jumping over the limbo
so cool.
stick. But then you get that
No
age and you're
sleeves.
like, oh, he was not cool at all.
Wait, for a moment, though, he was the king of the roller rink.
But
I know.
only...
He was King Jamie of the roller rink.
It's a very small kingdom. It's a very specific Lord feudal.
It's like the
situation.
guys.
King Jamie of Skateport Plaza,
Yes.
my domain.
It's like the guys who peak at football in high school and can't ever get out from underneath that because
but
it is the
become a
golden
coach.
years.
But
Yeah.
at least that, I mean, it's a high school. There's a lot of people. You know, you're idolized for your sporting prowess in high school. At least a couple years. When you're king of the roller rink, that's
You're idolized, but it's by very young children. Who don't know better.
As a young woman who would go to the roller rink often in Benton, Illinois, and the sleeveless hot guy that was older that could like skate backwards and like had a hot biscuit probably named Rhonda,
Dude.
and like they would couple skate and hold hands. I was like, that's all I want in my
watching
life.
some of these guys roller skate just so smooth. I mean, some of them are so smooth.
Rhonda,
So smooth.
This would have been late or early 90s at the Skateaway in DuQuoin, Illinois. And the guy literally, he kind of looked like Iliad. He had like parted down the middle, feathered hair, a very wiry beard.
I mean, the
much like
actual
my own.
skater, the actual.
Yeah, the quad god.
The
He
quad
kinda
god.
looked like the quad god if the quad god just did not
Iliad.
have any resources growing up. And just like skated right out of
Never got out of the rink. Never got out of DuQuoin.
Yeah, if he grew up in a double wide and never got out of DuQuoin.
It's so
used to
funny.
skate around looking cool.
You guys are talking about this guy, and I'm like starting to picture where he is now. And on the news, they're arresting a guy in Florida for driving backwards on the highway
Oh no,
because he can skate backwards and he can drive backwards now that
heck
he's
yeah.
48.
that's
and,
the leveled up.
That's Jamie.
and he kind of looks like exactly who I would think you guys are talking about as king of the.
With a cigarette
the
hanging out of
Look
his
at
mouth.
him. Look, I mean, he's. They arrested him.
There's a skill.
That's the guy. That's the old
Backwards
king.
driver arrested in
King of the
Florida.
rollercade.
Well, anyway,
I loved the rollercade.
glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
Birthday
weren't,
parties.
uh,
I
weren't
loved hanging
arrested.
out with my girlfriend.
Those are
It's
good
nice.
times. I'm,
Weirdo with the long jacket.
to be honest,
Oh, sorry, kids.
I'm really glad to hear that those are still rocking.
And I thought of you, Moon, because I told Abby, I said, I think I could own a roller rink, but make it like updated, like
You don't
similar to
want
how
it.
you're
Heck
doing
yeah,
with the
dude.
You don't
bowling
want it.
alley.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I want to kind of own
There's
a
no-
roller rink and like make
Those
it an
things are
after
barely
night
hanging
club
on.
that's for adults only, and like essentially bring cuckoos to the loo.
Those things are barely
Do
hanging
it.
on. My God.
Do it. Do
I
it.
just might.
that
Maybe
is
I'll
sweet.
inquire how much they would sell.
I
it
would
for.
recommend
it.
putting your money in other places.
We get a bowling alley and a roller rink in the Rizz Show fold.
Come on.
maybe a
Yeah,
Roth
buddy.
IRA.
Please.
I can buy
My IRA,
I'll buy a
I'll
laser
bail it
tag
out.
place. I'll buy a laser tag place. One of the good ones, a fancy one.
Oh,
No.
yeah, with the paintball in the
As
back.
your financial advisor, I'm advising
Oh,
against
dude,
it.
maybe we
Come
need to
on.
corner the market. Maybe we need to corner the market.
I'm opening a dance club where we can wear roller skates whether you like it or not.
I think maybe the S&P 500 actually has a better, good returns.
This is going to be great.
It is going to be great.
This is going to be great. You're going to turn that,
Well-
and you put a little stage there and have
yes,
like a,
bands, live music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Ugh.
You're going to do this.
Well,
We will
this-
have a coffee bar. We
I'm
will
in
have
shock.
alcohol.
I'll
We will
open it
have
to
it
This
all.
shark is out.
I'll open a discovery zone for adults. where we can-
Perfect.
Okay. Where's 63111?
That's Baldwin. That's Baldwin Ellisville.
There's one for sale.
How much?
A price that may shock you.
Oh no,
This is probably Skateport Plaza.
It is not.
it's not on Weidman.
It is, no, it
Okay.
is not.
Oh, where
Is
the hell is
this a
place?
roller rink is for sale?
Bruh, classic roller rink with hardwood
This
floors.
is going to be the same place.
Roller
Freaking
hockey,
go.
roller derby, private parties, locker
we
rooms,
will
game
have
area,
roller
concession,
derbies for
including
sure.
skates. It is zoned for industrial.
What's the
It is,
address?
it's on Catalan.
Catalan.
And it is $895,000.
Let me see a map.
I will find the
Let me see
money.
a
Say
map.
skate 100. How much?
Yo, it even
800,000?
looks the St. Louis Stadium.
Dude, that is sick. I love the
No,
logo.
you don't want that.
roller rink.
I
Yeah.
do want it. The
house.
stadium.
Look at that. And it's purple inside with arcade games.
Move up.
Let's do this.
Move up.
Let's freaking go.
Move
I'm,
up.
hey, I'm
up,
watching
go
a video.
Go to the top a little more.
Dude, look at this place.
Oh, it's just north of River City Casino. 63111 is not Baldwin.
Oh, I'm sorry, 63011. What
Well,
was
yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Slight
South
difference
Broadway,
there.
just north of River City Casino.
Yo,
I'm
look at
down.
that place. That place rips.
I am
Again, I
writing
would
a check.
recommend you putting your money in other places, but
People
Do
want
what you
joy,
want.
and this is joy.
I mean, yes.
I invest in the
Dude, I
people's
could
joy.
film in
No,
there.
there's
That's
jo-
actually pretty cool. I wrote a pilot a long time ago for me and Libby called The Rink, and it was about she was an ex-roller derby enforcer who got retired when they started making them wear helmets, and her younger brother was a guy who's been in a coma since the 90s. And
he wakes
he
up.
was the cool guy. I made him the cool guy, and he wakes up, but he's like a 17-year-old kid in like a 40-year-old man's body, but he
no.
still wants.
he could still skate.
But he can still skate.
Yo, that's
And I've
biz.
always looked, but the whole premise of the show was like it was this old stinky roller rink, and there's a new trampoline park called Jumpingham Palace that's come to town, and I'm like, this place looks perfect for
Yeah,
that.
dude. This is-
314 says bad area, no parking.
So
This is-
what?
Okay, those are good critiques. I will fix it.
I can see the parking right here. There's an
This would
aerial
be
view.
cool.
Dude, this is biz and building
It's
and
beat up.
FF&E.
I could
You get the
live
whole
there
thing.
too. I'll live
Yeah, this will
upstairs.
pay for itself.
That's the old Ron's roller rink. Used to play hockey there, says 314. Okay, well.
All right, everybody, I'm
we'll
going to
just
start a GoFundMe.
Light your money
What?
on fire, and that's.
Let's raise $1 million. Let's go,
This
everybody.
seems like a good investment to me.
It
Yeah,
seems like a
man.
terrible investment, and
You're not my financial advisor.
What do you know about
okay?
Again.
Yeah.
And I have a meeting with him
this
coming up.
this shark is out. Me and Mark Cuban are not.
For that reason, you're out.
Mark Cuban, yeah, for that reason I'm out.
Hey, that's pretty cool, though.
You know, a lot of people down in Destin for spring break, and the weather down there is miserable too. Getting reports out of Destin and that whole area down there,
Sorry.
Gulf Shores, not great. What, 65 and raining?
Might as well have stayed home. Save some money. Whoops.
Whoops. Well, at least you changed zip codes, right?
Yeah, I got new scenery that's just crappy, but similar but different.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it legal? We may have talked about this not too long ago, but I'm going to refresh your memory. Is it legal in Missouri to marry your first cousin?
In Missouri?
We looked this up.
Recently.
Yeah, we talked about this last week.
It's in the news again.
Oh, God.
I can't.
Make it die.
Sad
that's
as
a
I
good
don't
reason.
remember. I think it isn't. I think it was not in Missouri, and it was in Illinois.
It's illegal in both. You cannot marry your sister and you cannot marry your cousin.
I'm
So
just
No, I
talking
know
first
it's
cousin.
I know it's illegal because my first fiance we had to back out of everything. Sorry, Emily.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love your life.
In Missouri, it is illegal to marry your first cousin. In Illinois, it is kind of legal, maybe. Well, I bring it
no.
up because, believe it or not, Florida is one of 18 states where you can legally marry your first cousin. While most people assume this was a relic of the past, a recent attempt to change the law has hit a major dead end. So Florida's House Bill 733 was designed to officially ban the practice of marrying first cousins. But the bill failed to pass during the legislative session. And despite the jokes often aimed at other states, and I'm looking at you, West Virginia, who actually banned marrying first cousins back in 1955.
Good job.
Florida is sticking with it's okay for now.
Yeah, I like it.
That makes sense. That's on brand.
Is that why all them New Yorkers are moving down there?
To marry their cousins. That's right. That's right. That's right. So it's definitely a head scratcher for most residents. When locals were asked about the current law, the reaction was pretty much universal disbelief. Like some residents, joke like, "Hey, it makes for a nice small wedding party." Others were more blunt with the awkwardness, pointing out that nobody wants Grandpa Joe sitting on both sides of the aisle. Grandpa Joe would be on both sides of the aisle.
Oh, you are going to straddle this railing, Uncle Joe. Or Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe.
Ugh.
So
I'm so grossed out.
why did the bill fail? It wasn't necessarily that lawmakers were championing, cousin marriage. It was more about the legislative gridlock. So the Florida legislature struggled to get much of anything across the finish line this session, including, very, very important stuff like the state budget and property tax decreases. Because of that, the bill simply just didn't make the cut. But yeah, it was, hey, is it legal in Missouri to marry your first cousin? No, it is not. It is not legal. But in Illinois, you can marry your first cousin if both parties are over 65 years old.
Oh, so this is like an old people thing.
Or if one person can prove they're infertile.
Oh.
So learn.
Oh, my goodness. I have my tubes out. I can marry my cousin Josh.
You can marry your
Woo,
cousin.
Let's go.
Has that been the plan all along?
To marry Josh? Yeah, to marry my cousin. Please.
Hey, you know what? That's kind of nice, the companion thing.
Yeah, I like that.
But here's the
Why
thing.
do you got to be married?
Exactly. So,
I know.
okay, it's me and my 65-year-old gal cousin, and we only got each other, and whatever. Let's move in together. Well, I'm not doing nothing sexual, so why do I have to? Why?
Oh, but they are doing something sexual.
You think they are?
Man,
I think so.
Cousins?
Yeah, they're kissing cousins.
Kissing cousins?
Well, maybe because of
Well, I'm
when you're
adopted. I
married.
can do whatever I
when you're
want.
That's
married, maybe for insurance purposes.
That's what I was thinking.
or-
Like you got a cousin that's got the diabetes. You got a good retirement health care plan from the APWU.
Oh,
You retired from the
see.
post office.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes
And
sense.
you're like, I'll marry my cousin Cheryl so she doesn't have to get her foot cut off.
Well,
a
that's
nice
just
gesture.
nice. Yeah.
Man, do you tell people? Like,
But
hey,
then, Cheryl's got to
this
return
my
the favor. You know
this
what
my
I'm
wife.
What?
This my wife and cousins.
So in the age and fertility rule in Arizona, Illinois, Indiana, Utah, and Wisconsin, there's a genetic counseling rule in Maine. So Maine allows you to marry your first cousin, but only if you could provide a certificate showing you've undergone genetic counseling.
What the heck
and
is that?
showing that you kissed
They just show you
early
like,
in childhood.
they just show you weird looking kids.
No, genetic counseling meaning like we went through counseling where they told us the dangers of.
That's what I'm
Of
saying.
genetics.
They just show you pictures of weird, like
I guess so.
Look at King Tutankhamun, a product of his grandma banging his
gonna
dad.
say
banging
I
his
also
dad.
think that's part of the blood test.
King
Scott.
Tut?
But-
I think is,
You
So
do the
Moon-
blood test to see
Oh
what's
yeah,
going
dude!
on.
All them Egyptian
they're-
pharaohs, like
they're all incest.
I think one of the beliefs is that Tutankhamun was all jacked. He had clubfoot and like pet.
weird
oh,
looking.
man, don't ruin him for me.
What?
No, like
Are you
weird looking
kidding?
dude.
The guy was a
He's one
messed
of my
up feller.
fantasy guys.
Now he's like six pieces of inbred down.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Shooting uncommon.
Yeah, they
Well,
said he was
because
pretty,
they
pretty
believed that they were
odd-looking.
gods, so they would only like they would only
Produce with other gods.
procreate with their family line.
He also, didn't he die when he was like 13?
Yeah, I was very young.
Yeah, super little. But I think he
No,
was
but
like
the-
stunted anyway in like every other way. He was-
Well, you make fun because us New Yorkers are moving down to Florida,
Well, it's
so we
just-
go marry our cousins. We could already marry our cousins in New York. It's totally legal and unrestricted. New York, Connecticut, Maryland, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia, plus D.C., no restrictions.
You know, like when you're learning about King Tut, like you're in like 6th grade, you're learning about the pyramids and whatnot. I seriously was like in love with his gold casket. I was like, oh man, I bet he was so
He
handsome.
was such a hottie to be
He was so
to be
hot.
buried in that.
you were turned on by a sarcophagus.
I was.
Oh, not even buried.
I've
just
had a
placed
weird
in it.
life.
In the South, you can marry your first cousin in Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, also California, Colorado, New Mexico, and Alaska. Now, it really comes down to how each state defines incest.
Okay.
I
can't wait to know the definition differences.
Most states have a hard line against marrying parents, siblings, aunts, or uncles. However, as the Florida bill showed, first cousins often fall, for some people, into a gray area.
Ew.
That's amazing.
All of my first cousins feel like siblings to me.
Right.
So like it's
Mine
so
too.
gross to even imagine.
There's
people
no
are cool
gray
with
area.
this. No, there's no gray area. It's very black and white.
So what's this say about the states where they had to ban it? That means, I guess they've had the problems with the states who haven't thought about it yet are fine? Is that what that
No,
means?
I think that there's some that are just thriving and they're like, you know what? We don't want to interrupt this love.
Okay.
West Virginia, though, did, right? They were on board
West
with
Virginia,
banning.
1955. They banned it in 1955.
Yeah,
So
that
that's
was a
great for them.
necessity there, though.
Dude,
These
Tutankhamun.
other states have some privilege to be able to, like, it's a couple of people.
This dude was ugly.
West Virginia had to be like, stop!
Yeah, there's too much of this going on.
Guys, stop!
Yeah.
Please stop!
And the other states are outliers. Like, it's
And
not
the other
very
states
common.
like, there's 3 people that wanted this.
In West Virginia, it's a lot.
In
We gotta
West
stop
Virginia,
this.
they literally had to, like, somebody ran on the no marrying your cousin ticket and won.
Can I ask this weird question, Moon? Because you're looking that up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like back in the day, like the original people, like however you want to think about that, like the original people, like King Tut's era of people. The fact that inbred people would be uglier then, I feel that's strange, right? Like, I feel like they would be very deformed back then because it was all like first go. Whereas now we're all chiseled down, we're all kind of related to each other. So now, like, the inbred people of now, like,
Well,
the effects aren't as distinct. Or what do you think?
Egyptians weren't really the first people
Well, I know, but back in those days, like back in those
I guess
eras.
beauty standards were different.
Right.
Well, they said that he had huge front incisors and an overbite, very characteristic of his entire royal line.
He looked like Freddie Mercury.
They all had the overbite.
It was the same thing with who's the homeboy? Who's the guy they just found? Who's the English guy that got killed, and they found his body, and they buried it recently in England. It was like one of the, during the Middle Ages, King something.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear
They
about
said
that.
he was like small and had like a
King
lump
Richard?
back.
King Richard returns?
I don't think it was Richard, but it was one of them. Like
Well, somebody said if we
they
were
didn't like him, and they found his head was like smashed in, and they found his body like under a parking garage.
Oh,
in England.
no.
Oh, holy smokes.
if we were transported back into like Egyptian times or
Yeah.
even the Middle Ages, the way we look now,
They would hate us.
well, we'd be very odd.
Because they
looking.
ain't us.
We would be very
That's
odd
true.
looking to them.
Because of your anus.
I'll tell you what,
our,
though.
our anuses weren't on the backside back then. They
And
were on our
the
foreheads.
My
Richard
favorite.
III.
They were on our foreheads.
You're right.
Really?
The
We've
remains
come a long
of King
way.
Richard III were discovered under a parking lot in England in August 2012. The skeleton was found beneath former Greyfriars Friary site.
Dang.
Archaeologists said he was the Plantagenet king who was killed in 1845 in the Battle of Bosworth Field.
The
And,
Battle
you
of
know,
Bosworth.
In the pictures in the shields, Richard looks cool.
Yeah,
but they
he
were
looks-
like he was
Richard
like
the Lion.
He was like 4'11", had a humpback, and was like
Dude.
had a weird
Well,
foot.
back then, we've evolved. We used to poop out of our foreheads.
Well,
Well,
my-
the
Our
same
butthole
thing, like,
evolved
There was a
and
lot of
moved.
royal inbreeding going on.
My favorite thing is when they did that whole caveman thing, remember? And they they 3D printed or whatever what his throat would look like, and
Yeah.
they go, "This is what a Neanderthal or whatever it was would sound like," and he goes, "Huh."
I remember that.
Do you guys remember that video?
It
He
was
goes,
David Lee Roth.
Can you imagine if we did it to King Tut with his overbite and he was a teenager and he's like, "Oh, dude," spit everywhere.
That's actually where it originated from. We all thought it was Beavis and Butthead.
They
It
said
was
he had a
King
high,
Tut.
they said Neanderthal had a high pitched voice, right?
Grandma, you're my sister.
Because his balls hadn't evolved yet.
Isn't it funny though? If you imagine all Neanderthals, all of them, men, women, children, all sounded like David Lee Roth, and they just are yelling at each other all day long in a meadow. That's beautiful.
All right,
It is
here's
beautiful.
what
Tell about it.
Neanderthal voice scientifically recreated. Okay.
Let's try male human voice, count over 3.
1, 2, 3.
Just pitch up your voice.
3.
1, 2, 3. I'll tell you all about it.
A bit of nasal now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Now, the other thing that would be
It sounds like a Monty Python
No
song.
wonder they were killing each other all the time.
happening, which would actually increase that quality, is a very heavy skull that seems to pull down into the throat there. Now, speak.
1, 2, 3.
This is a Monty Python.
I mean, you've seen the thing where they cast the throat, right, and like blow air through it. It just goes, "Oh,
I think that was a Egyptian thing you're thinking of.
oh, really?"
Yeah, I think it was.
It really was.
I think it was a pharaoh.
It was Tutankhamun's
I
dad.
do think it was an Egyptian thing.
Anyway, that's
I mean,
science, guys.
he was a teenager with a big overbite.
Oh, man, that is great.
So he really does hard, though.
The parrot is dead.
Oh, bring me my cane.
Oh, man.
This parrot is dead.
It's Busey doing his geese thing again.
Oh yes, that's how Neanderthal spoke. Is how Gary Busey imitates
1, 2, 3.
honk.
Oh man,
That's
I tell
great.
you what,
I
having
do
a good
have
time.
a-
Sorry, Tut.
I do have a follow up to a story we had a couple years ago. This is the kind of story that feels like, damn, there's got to be a true crime podcast done on this. So a jury in Utah just put a lid on one of the most bizarre cases that I've seen in quite a long time. So a woman named Corey Richards, the mom who gained national attention for writing a children's book about grieving a father's death, has been found guilty of actually causing that death.
Whoops.
Does anybody remember the story?
No.
Yeah, slightly.
So this woman, Corey, published a picture book titled Are You With Me? And it was specifically marketed to help kids, including her own 3 kids, cope with the sudden loss of a loved one.
Right.
So she writes this book. She went on a book tour. She went on the radio to talk about how she wanted to bring comfort to families, through going through the same thing. It turns out she was the one that created the grief. So she killed her husband and then wrote a children's book about dealing with the grief of a dead father.
Well, I mean, hang on a minute.
That's not cool.
It's not cool.
Let's play this.
What's the title of the book?
I appreciate that she didn't just murder her husband and her child's father and then just
Do
kind of
nothing.
left them to not have anything, a
Oh,
resource.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
so she's a real gal.
she kind of tried to
What a
do
good mom.
good,
Think about it.
Yeah, great mom, terrible wife, great mom.
If you
Yeah.
think about it, she is the hero of this story.
Yeah, she became like a best-selling author. Like the book went.
A lot of parents, a lot of moms kill the father and don't write a book at all. What does that say about those moms? You know what I mean?
terrible.
Listen, in
Yeah.
all of our stories, we're going to be heroes to some and villains to others. That's just
right.
what it is.
That's the way it is.
I guess I was looking at this the wrong way.
I know.
Yeah.
Come over to my side.
If you're going to paint me as the villain, I'm going to stop and
I guess I was
pose.
looking at this the wrong way. She is the hero.
Yep.
Yeah. All these other lazy moms, they're just murdering people.
Yeah.
And not
And
writing
not
books.
writing a book at all.
Think about the kids.
The
Not
kids are
thinking about the
adjusted.
kids, I guess.
The kids are adjusting well to murdered dad.
So the trial here painted a picture of a woman who was drowning in millions of dollars in debt and was looking for a very permanent way out here. So here's what the jury looked at. The motive here, prosecutors claim that Corey wanted to inherit the husband's $4 million estate and cash in on the life insurance policies that she had taken out on him.
Okay.
Plus, she was reportedly planning a future with another guy that she was having an affair with.
Oh, no.
That's the follow-up book.
Court documents showed that Corey texted a contact asking for the Michael Jackson stuff, specifically requesting fentanyl.
Okay.
The Michael Jackson
Yeah.
stuff. Cool.
She wanted to kill him with the Michael Jackson stuff. But that was propofol, not fentanyl, right? Or was it a combo of both?
I thought it was a
I didn't know
combo.
fentanyl was
It
involved
was
at all.
propofol because they gave it to me for my colonoscopy.
Did
And
you
I
ask
said
for the
that.
Michael Jackson stuff?
Yeah,
They
'cause
go,
they
we're going to
say
give you a
this is-
little dose of propofol. And I go, the stuff that killed Michael Jackson? And she goes,
AKA.
oh, yes, but that's a small part of what propofol.
He had the at-home version.
He had the AKA Michael's milk.
But what?
Remember he
Was
would
it
say,
Michael's milk?
Give me my milk.
Ugh. God.
Right?
ignorant.
Isn't that how he requested it?
I'm a Neanderthal. You're ignorant.
Give me some milk.
Give me Michael's milk. Michael's milk?
Ugh.
No.
Michael
Yeah,
needs his
I'm
milk.
pretty sure
You're probably right.
that doctor that got sentenced, like he
Dr.
referred
Conrad Murray?
Yes, that's it. Thank you. Lead singer of. That sounds like a bandmate. Yeah, he like called for his milk. Like, give me some more milk.
But was it
Wasn't that
was
one
it
of the quotes?
propofol and
Yeah.
fentanyl?
I didn't think fentanyl
didn't
had
think
anything
fentanyl
to
It
do
was
with it.
propofol, dude. And it was. He said he called it his milk. I don't like that.
Is it because it is
Give me
white?
my milk.
Is it white?
I think so.
Oh, give me my milk. Well, he
Mine
also
would
referred to
set it
wine
as
as Jesus
lorazepam.
juice. Remember that?
Well, that is Jesus juice if you are Catholic.
Actually, the milk ended up being his Jesus juice because that's what sent him there.
Send him, send him to Jesus.
Propofol is a milky white emulsion, also known as milk of amnesia.
Milk of amnesia.
Yes, the milk of the
It's
puppy.
milk of the puppy. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
and milk
Which-
of magnesia.
So she asked for the Michael Jackson stuff, but she wanted fentanyl. Not her first attempt to kill the husband. He actually survived a poison sandwich on Valentine's Day a couple weeks prior.
It's romantic.
You want a poison sandwich?
He even told a friend at the time that he was pretty sure his wife was trying to kill him. Why just stay?
Why did you stay with them, Ron? Like, come on, man. Like, she's trying to give you a poison sandwich and
I
kill you
love
with
her.
the milk of magnesium or
I
whatever.
could change her.
Yeah, it still
I love
tastes
her,
good.
dude.
She's my project.
She's my mugshot shawty.
Wait, so she tried to kill him on Valentine's Day a couple weeks prior. He was pretty sure she did, and yet he still lived in the house. Mm-hmm. Listen, if Mills tries to kill me,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get an apartment.
I think she'll succeed the first time. She
I
seems
think so,
like
too.
somebody that
She's a planner.
she really gets her mind to
Yeah.
it.
She's Russian,
Yeah.
dude. They're undefeated with the poison.
Now, if she were to try to kill me, she wouldn't be doing it. She would have hired somebody to do it.
Hitman?
Yeah.
Nice.
She would have hired somebody to do it. So on the night this dude died, Corey claimed she had served Erica mixed vodka drink in bed. Nice.
Chumbawamba song. It was a vodka drink. It was a poison drink.
Well, if my wife ever offered to serve me a drink in bed,
Uh-huh.
first I would know something's off.
What if it was a martini? Dirty martini?
Yeah, if we had
A
a little-
martini in bed?
Sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing, but that never would happen.
What if it had a little umbrella in it?
What if it was Valentine? I mean, it's Valentine's
First of all,
Day
you don't put an
special.
umbrella in a martini.
Well, if she handed you a drink with an umbrella, it doesn't matter what it is, right? You're going to drink it.
That's a
This is
martini on
nice.
vacation when the olives have a little umbrella.
I don't think I've ever had alcohol in my bedroom.
Oh, do it tonight. Have a
By
good time.
myself?
Yeah, make a martini tonight.
If I'm drinking
and have it in
alone,
bed. George Thorogood.
actually, the dogs count.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Drinking with the two ladies.
Yeah. Couple of bitches. Am I right?
Couple bitches in my bed. A martini on the nightstand. All right. So she served him a vodka drink in bed, went to check on the kids, came back. She said she found him cold to the touch. A medical examiner found 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl in his system. So even though you're on her side, she was convicted. Aggravated murder, also attempted murder for the sandwich incident, and then insurance fraud. She is looking at 25 years to life.
Man, and that little kid's got no parents, you know?
Hell of a book
Dad's
deal.
dead.
But a good mom that helped him grieve.
At least he's got that book, you know?
She had 3 kids.
Okay, so he's got siblings and
3 kids. Dad's dead, mom's in prison. Hey,
Sounds like a good song.
not a good situation over there. You guys hear what's going on with Frontier Airlines?
no.
You guys see this story about them kicking a deaf woman off a flight?
No.
Oh, it's been a whole thing.
How did I miss that?
It's been a whole thing the past
I
couple
haven't
days.
heard anything about it.
I've been trying to avoid all the airport nightmare stuff
Why?
because I got a lot of airports to go to, and I just don't want to, I'll deal with what
There's
I got to
always
deal with when
there's
I got to
always
deal with
airport drama. This is a specific
it.
story.
Yeah, but people stir it up, dude, and they're like, how many texts am I getting? Because my whole family's flying, and I'm getting it from everywhere. Like, oh, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? I'm like, nah.
Are you flying today?
No, I fly tomorrow. But I got to go through
This is
2
not-
of the really problematic airports.
Well,
right
yeah.
now.
Are you going to Austin? You flying to
I'm
Austin?
doing. Am I doing Austin? No, Houston. Houston is one of them where everybody quit.
And Austin.
Okay. No, maybe I'm doing both. I don't know. I think it's just Houston.
This has nothing to do with the TSA.
But then there's a Florida one too that I'm doing. That's a total mess.
This has nothing to do with TSA or people walking off jobs. So there's a TikTok video making the rounds, and this started going pretty wild over the weekend. And I saw the video a couple times, and there are plenty of reasons to be mad at Frontier Airlines. In fact, this is almost 6-year anniversary of them taking my family off the flight in the Dominican
But you've
for
had
no reason.
great experience
and
since
telling
then.
me to go find the embassy. What?
That was
Since
COVID.
then.
It was a Wild West.
I know. I'm just saying it's just about the 6-year anniversary of that this
Never
week.
forget. Never forget.
So there's a TikTok video making the round showing a deaf woman named Ashley being booted from a Frontier Airlines flight because she was, quote, not listening to the flight crew. Again, a deaf woman
Right.
was thrown off a flight for, quote, not listening to the flight crew. And in the video, Ashley's so upset she's sobbing. She insists she didn't do anything wrong. She's not resisting. She's just embarrassed and doesn't want to do the walk of shame down the aisle. I saw this,
I got to be honest. I fake deaf.
and I go, there's
I
something
do
something
that
off.
sometimes too.
Faker.
I fake being deaf to get out of talking to people at the mall.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
The
yeah. I don't-
kiosks.
I don't do that. It's only in professional settings when I'm in like an airplane or something.
Well, I'm very
Sir?
unprofessional.
You guys do the
Sir?
voice?
No, I just
No, that would be.
look ahead.
the
and
deaf
act
person
like I'm
voice?
not
Well,
You said you fake.
hearing
How do you
anything.
fake it?
Yeah.
I just don't listen.
What do you just point to your ears?
Wait, what?
Oh,
what-
I'm just
What
curious
do you mean
how
the voice?
commi-
Can you
I'm
tell me
how-
what you're talking
I'm-
about?
Do you do the voice when you're not at work?
Show me what you're
I'm
talking
curious
about.
how committed to.
No.
I've never
people you
I've
guys are.
signed. I've like made up
You
a sign
faked
language.
deaf?
You fake sign? That's worse.
Yes, yes, I have fake sign.
worse.
I love sign
Damn.
language.
Wow.
And I was like, can't hear.
Well, I bet they've got a.
Do you say
She
can't
just
hear?
did it and everything.
You're doing motions with your hands. And
I have
is
a
that-
sign language book at
Is
home.
that anything?
You're
What
waving
did
them
you just
around
say?
third.
I just said I can't hear.
Did you really?
No, I made that up, but that's
Okay.
nobody knows because you know what? We should all be learning sign language more
put this on
so
us.
we can communicate with people.
We
in
should
our-
be learning
this
sign
spells.
language
Hearing
after you
impaired.
just faked sign language.
Listen, I love American Sign Language, and I would love to learn more. And yes, I have done that a couple of times.
The best fake sign language story is that
No way.
is that press conference. I think it was in South Africa, where somebody who was standing next to the guy.
Oh, it wasn't just a press conference. It was like some huge event.
Oh, it's...
Wasn't like a televised event?
Yeah, this guy had gotten away with it for a while doing fake sign language.
Yeah, he made it to the top, dude. He was in
dude,
show
he was
business.
like the president of the country.
Yeah,
It was like the South African president.
Show business, brother, and he was just up there dancing.
He was just...
And he was signing away. And
Hand dancing.
What is
people-
the difference?
He's like,
People are
sign
like,
language
no,
is
this-
about expression, man.
Bilingual is everything,
people are
including
like, this
American
guy does
Sign
not
Language.
know what he's doing. Okay, so anyway. So she's sobbing. She insists she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't want to do the walk of shame. Several people in the video are advocating on her behalf, including her mother, who says her hearing impairment is listed, quote, on her ticket. This thing sounded like a big mess. Listen to this. All right, this is the flight.
It's on her ticket. She's literally deaf.
A deaf person couldn't hear the flight attendant. She has to listen.
This is street discrimination. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Oh, no. If she has it on her ticket that she's
No,
deaf.
now I'm gonna go up there. I don't think I'm gonna do something bad, and it's so embarrassing. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm willing to go. I'm not resisting anything.
That's her.
And I'm crying because I'm just embarrassed.
Okay. That's her.
Okay.
Something is off here. Something is.
What do you mean?
Why?
There's got to be more to the story.
Well, are you saying that because of how clearly she is speaking? Like, what do you mean?
No, I'm thinking, why would Frontier Airlines throw a deaf person off a plane
Right.
for not listening?
For good press.
I've never listened to them ever, and they've never threatened me. But
I mean, I have my AirPods
this-
in, and I'm looking at them, but I'm not.
was she playing Words with Friends with Alec Baldwin?
No.
He did get thrown off.
and-
the
Do you
and-
feel like this is like when a belligerent customer gets thrown out of a comedy club, the review is always they threw us out for laughing. Do you feel like it's one of those situations where she's not telling exactly what kind of disruptive behavior she was
Yes,
portraying?
that's the first thing I thought was there's got to be, because I'm seeing like boycott Frontier, how dare they? We're getting the ADA involved.
Right.
Interesting. You, the skeptic.
My spidey sense was tingling.
So has anything come out?
Yes.
Okay.
Would we be talking about it if it hadn't?
That's a good point.
No, we would have, because it's ridiculous. They would throw a deaf woman off a plane for not listening. How many times have you been on a plane, they're giving the spiel and you're not paying attention?
Yeah, a million times.
All.
Every time.
I feel like I know it, so that's why I don't listen anymore.
That seems,
Every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Get
I
it.
could give it.
it seems scary. They just open the door and throw you right on off.
So
plane there.
what the video making the rounds shows her crying, but what happened before that? The video kind of just starts.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Somebody else got
Here we
footage,
go.
and footage from another angle.
The video does not show what happened before this.
Oh,
So she, the deaf woman, brought her own alcohol on board,
Oh.
oh
which you
can't do
are
that.
not allowed to do. And she refused to give it up. So a spokesperson for Frontier said the woman was removed after boarding with an open container, which she admitted contained alcohol when questioned.
Oh,
Hold up. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I'm learning today that you cannot buy Fireball at the airport and
You
bring
can
it
buy
home.
it, you just can't have it open.
but no, you
Oh.
you can't bring it onto the
I've been
plane.
breaking the law.
You can't bring it onto the plane.
Really?
I mean, if you can, but you can't have it. Like if you bought like some duty
Can't
free
like
thing or
get
something, you can't.
Can't get a Coke from and then just like dump Fireball in it. You really didn't know that?
No, I swear to God. I
You
did not
cannot
know.
bring an open container of alcohol onto the plane.
Why are they selling it then?
That's why you can't.
So you can do it in the airport.
Yeah, so you have duty free.
I get like if you're buying you're saying like if she went to a restaurant and got a drink, she can't bring the drink on.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. But what about them
No.
selling little bottles of alcohol
You can't.
that are sealed?
You can't open it on. You can't
don't
have it
sell
open.
those
You're
in
not
airport.
supposed. You're not supposed to be
They're
able to
just
do that.
called airplane bottles because that's what they use on an airplane.
No,
Yeah,
no,
because
but
you
I've
can buy
seen
them
them. You
on
can
the
buy
airplane.
them.
You can buy them on the airplane.
No, I know
No,
that.
but you can buy them in the airport.
You can buy them in the airport. Like
I didn't know that.
I've done it. Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
bought
And the
like
duty-free
little
shops, too.
bottles.
You could buy whatever alcohol you want in the
Right.
duty free shops or whatever. You just can't consume it on the plane.
Oh well, I
you
have
can
broken
before,
the law
but
before
not-
then.
You can before, but you can't go on with an open container, and you cannot consume the alcohol you bought in the airport. Anyway, so she has an open container of alcohol. They go, hey, you can't have this. Bringing an open container violates both Frontier policy and federal law. So when the flight attendant told the woman, hey, this is not right, she just downed it.
Yeah, well, that is the first thing that she's done that's smart. She shouldn't have told him there was alcohol in it, first of all. And secondly, you shouldn't have brought it on. But if somebody says you can't have it, you go, you get rid of it. Doesn't that seem like
Now
the
it's
logical
I
thing
don't
to
have
do?
it anymore. Now it's in my belly.
I got it, brother.
Now
it's
I'm the
in-
container.
Now it's in my belly.
Yeah. That, I'm not trying to be a little turd. I really did not know that because of seeing like bottles that you can buy like at a gift shop or whatever.
Well,
That's crazy.
I'm glad this wasn't you.
R.I.P. to my flight career.
Hey, can I ask a serious question?
Also Frontier is like, there was no indication of the passenger's deafness on her reservation.
Oh, there wasn't?
That's what Frontier says.
Oh, okay. 'Cause that was my serious question is how can I get that?
You have to have like an ADA experience.
Well, it sounds like it doesn't even happen.
Oh.
That was a fake thing?
There was the quote, there was no indication on the passenger's reservation that she is deaf or has any form of disability, and she was clearly and effectively conversing with them during the interactions.
Huh.
Wow.
Maybe she loses hearing when she drinks.
If I'm traveling, I mean, unless it's somebody that knows me, I usually just kind of want to like be in my own world. I'm just like on the escalator of life, I'm just
Just
kind of
get it done.
cruising. So if I could have something on the ticket that says TSA pre-check and deaf, like, or don't talk to me.
Not even that, Moon. You could just, how like when you go to get a massage or you
antisocial.
could just say, I don't want to talk, or like you go to the salon and they have a little box where they check like, do you want this to be a communicative type of experience, or would you like it to be a silent
Or
one?
on the Uber app, which
Yeah.
Yeah, I have quiet.
where is that on the Uber app? Because I took an Uber
It's on there. You just got to
Where?
go on
I
your.
couldn't find
it's
it.
like on your settings or something.
Your
like
profile.
That. I don't, yeah,
because I
something on your
wanted
profile.
to do that and I couldn't find it.
Dig a little
Hey,
further.
And don't let me.
And I
give
wound
it
up having to counsel this driver last time I was in Vegas on
Oh gosh,
his future.
that's awful. Yeah, don't get me wrong, man. I love conversing with anybody that knows me or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just usually kind of in my own world. I'm listening to music, doing my own thing. So if I don't need to be bothered, I don't want to be bothered.
Well, this woman, she's got previous TikToks talking about how she about learning that she was going deaf in her 20s. Mm-hmm. So she's not. So she wasn't born deaf. She said she was going deaf in her 20s.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is probably somebody who's having like hearing problems as they age. Yeah.
But I saw this whole boycott Frontier, and I was all aboard.
You're like,
I'm like, I'm in. Finally, a cause I get behind.
I'm glad that you dug. I'm glad that
But
you.
I dug. I'm like, there's got to be
Yeah.
something more to this.
So we're not boycotting now.
Now we're
There's
fine.
plenty of other reasons.
Oh, okay.
Get that going.
Get out of here.
No, I had a very lovely experience on Frontier last time. I spent the.
You don't need more leg room. You could have just been fine with the smush.
Oh, got
Was that
you
a
there,
Shins
buddy.
joke?
It was. Thank you. Follow me for more jokes. about legs.
Hey, 30 years ago, it'd be impossible to imagine not going to an actual store for everything. You're still holding out on. You are not an Amazon person, right?
Yeah, I don't have Amazon Prime. I use it sparingly, but no, I'm a '90s girl, so I still go places to get my stuff.
And
Like
you love going. You love going to the store.
I do. I don't do much delivery. Like I still do pizza delivery, but that's about it.
I do enjoy the convenience, and I like going to. I like going to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't have to run to Target or run to Home Depot, if I don't have to.
Yeah, I'm a pickup queen, I would say. Like Target drive up and whatnot. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now it's very possible to rarely need to go to a physical store, which is why a lot of storefronts are becoming vacant. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, this is crazy. Retail landlords leased more space last year to service-oriented tenants than those selling goods. Mm-hmm. And this is the first time that's ever happened. So America now has more spas and gyms than stores selling actual stuff.
Wow.
Really?
Holy
Dang.
smokes.
That's wild.
The most common types of services
I think the CEO
are wellness and fitness centers, gyms, spas, yoga studios, and newer trends like places for IV hydration and vitamin infusions.
You know what's interesting about that? And this is kind of like plays into the systemic thing about young people like not getting into relationships because we're all on our phones and we're singular and autonomous now. Normally you'd go shopping, go to the mall, go to the store. Sometimes you run into somebody. Oh, I have a little flirt, like a little meet cute. And that would maybe send you off on a date or something. The places you can't do that, meet cute, it's looked down upon, is the gym. Nobody wants to be hit on at the gym, and you can't be hit on at the spa because that's creepy.
Well,
So these places that are now facilitating all these buildings are places that are like no zones.
Yeah, firing on chicks is off limits at
It
the
is.
gym.
You're going to have to
No zones.
hook up at a Spirit Halloween store. That's all that's left.
I know.
That's all that's left. Isn't that crazy that for the first time ever, landlords leased more space to service-oriented tenants than those actually selling things.
That's crazy.
wow.
And it's we're just in a world where
And that's the world
convenience comes to our house. And Amazon just announced that they're doing this 1 hour and 3 hour delivery thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed a new door handle for my screen door, and I went onto Amazon, and it was coming the next day.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Where now they're doing 1 hour delivery and 3 hour delivery. So I could hit the button and it's in within 3 hours at my house.
It's going to be real weird in like 50 years.
Yeah. I saw, oddly, an interview with Vanilla Ice, who I would not go to for any advice. But he did say...
He's actually very good with the real estate business.
Dude kills it.
Kills it.
Has for decades.
Yeah. Well, if you saw this interview, you probably...
Was he Vanilla
pump the
Ice or
brakes.
was he Rob Van Winkle for the interview?
He was a little of both.
I'll have a little of the yellow.
He did say something, though, that was interesting to me in the interview, and he's like, do you ever think about, like... He goes, dude, He goes, like, how old are you, to the interviewer? And he's like, 50. He's like, I'm 50. And he goes, we're the last generation, unless there's a world war that sends us back to the Stone Ages, that will remember life without a computer. Mm-hmm. He's like, there will be no one who remembers that period of time after us, because they are so ingrained in our society now.
Until they ban the thinking machines.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it is kind of a weird thought when you really stop and think about it, that, like, we were the last generation that grew up without...
We know what it's like to be without a computer, without the internet.
On the daily, like, to conduct our daily lives without the use of a computer.
Yes. Yes, and now, listen, if you've ever realized, you're at a coffee at 6 a.m. or desperately need a phone charger before a flight, Amazon, just hit the button, and I think we're one of the cities that we could do this in within 3 hours.
You know what's weird? I mean, maybe it's just the difference between, we're always, as dads, we're always comparing our childhood to our kids. And at some point you realize, oh, crap, I cannot give my kids the childhood that I had. You just can't. It's just not the same world, not the same thing. But I was thinking about that, not with computers necessarily, but with dirt bikes. Man, my dirt bike was an extension of me. It was my rifle. This is my dirt bike and this dirt bike is mine. It was like...
There was no other dirt bike like this.
That's right. And it was, and I think about this all the time.
My dirt bike is my best friend.
Yeah, dude, it really was. My dyno was a part of my personality, and it was like, the kids. I mean, I see a dirt bike here and there, and we got one in the garage, probably still, but like, I don't know, man. They just
they're not doing it as much.
It's almost like it's like a record player. It's like if a kid has a dirt bike, it's like they're playing with dad's relic.
Yeah.
Relic type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Southern Illinois
It's a
kids
whole
are still
person
on
thing.
dirt bikes because, like, I grew up with
Oh,
one
that's
too.
good.
I had a Honda, and I mean and all my cousins, they race, and
Well, you're talking about dirt bikes. I think he's talking about BMX.
No, I'm just talking about BMX bikes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just like
That was, we
Yeah.
would consider those dirt
You're
bikes.
bicycles. Yeah.
kids aren't riding bicycles
To
anymore?
us in Southern
No,
Illinois,
not-
movie The Dirt Bike Kid was the kid from the Christmas Story.
My mongoose was a dirt bike.
You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had
Where
the
the
No.
motorcycle talked?
I'm not sure I saw that one.
had the headlight that would...
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we didn't have no motorcycles. We were broke. But like, just the. And by the way, my dyno was not cool. It was a VFR. It was a piece of crap.
Do guys
You had
still
a
have
Just
Just putting that out
pegs?
there. It wasn't no detour or nothing.
That
Guys
is
get
so
pegged now.
cool.
Guys get pegged.
They do. The pegging has really turned.
Yeah, it really has turned, Lauren.
Put 'em back on
in
the bike.
'90s,
It is the
The
same.
pegging has.
You know what, though? It is the same concept. Someone does hop on the back for a free ride.
Exactly. And honestly, pegging in the 90s was so fire, as the kids say.
It's still fire.
And I mean, dude, Dale would roll up with his cool bike, his
Yeah.
BMX bike
His
with
buddy on the back.
pegs. And then I'd get on, like, a guy in the 90s who'd pick you up to, like, go to Dairy Queen and be, hey, you want to ride on my pegs? Of
I
course
think I
do.
pegged all my friends.
Yeah.
boy.
I pegged so many
bet
guys.
Did you ever
did,
ride on the
son.
handlebars?
Of course I did.
I couldn't afford pegs, so I gave handlebar rides where somebody would sit on the handlebars.
Would they call that something?
Oh yeah.
Skeezing?
No.
There was a term for it.
It's a horrible term. I forget what it is.
What, riding handlebars?
Riding on handlebars. Was it suicide something or other?
Suicide rails or
Yeah, what was that?
There was a term for it.
I know.
When you ride on somebody's handlebars.
It says the act of riding on the handlebars of your friend's bike is commonly referred to as dinky.
No.
I never heard
that
that
wasn't
one.
it.
Ride along, double, dinky.
No, I thought it was something else.
I thought it was something too.
Yeah, there's
and it
something-
was not appealing. sounding.
Yeah, you're,
Riding suicide.
Riding suicide,
Okay.
yeah.
I heard it called that.
Well, all right.
yeah, you got a 50% chance of getting hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Both of you. Both of you.
Unless you're a very small young lady.
Both of you.
I don't
There's a
even know
50%
how
chance of
people
getting
are.
hurt.
I don't even know how young men are building testicle endurance if you're not getting racked up on the crossbar of a bicycle 30 times a summer.
I just feel like when I see the boy and he's on the dirt bike, which by the way has not been ridden in probably a year and a half. It almost looks like, oh, look at that. He's playing with an old fashioned toy. Like he's playing with a record player. Like if we were, every once in a while you in the ages of tapes, cassette tapes, you'd be like, oh, I want to listen to Dad's record player because it was fun to do something old timey. I feel like that's what the dirt bikes
Well,
are.
all trends kind of come back, and my wife was talking about how awesome it was. She was going into a Deerbergs the other day and saw a few kids skateboarding on the sidewalk like they used to in the 90s before they started banning it everywhere. And she was like, kids are out on skateboards
I love
again.
that.
Well,
This is huge.
that culture is jamming,
Well, I think bikes will come back too,
No,
because
I
I know
won't.
BMX tracks are busy.
brother. I don't know.
I walked into my garage and we have 4 bikes hanging on the wall, and I thought, when was the last time those bikes were off the wall?
Hey, if you want to donate those bikes, I know where you can take them. Because I donated I had a what is it called? A Schwinn bike that was like a
Donate
mountain
my
bike.
ass. I'm going to sell them.
No. I was just gonna say that market for that kind of stuff is crazy. I got an '87 dyno with the Bigfoot tires on it. It's got the pretzel bars.
Retirement?
That thing
Yeah.
is worth like $4,000 now.
Well,
Well,
So,
if you
like-
want to donate, there's an organization here in St. Louis, actually in Baldwin, Manchester area, that takes bikes and gives them to kids that don't have money to buy. And that's where I donated mine. And then I went to Baldwin Cycle because I was like, I'm going to get a new bike that's a cruiser. And I looked at those e-bikes, dude.
I know they're not.
Oh, well,
are cool,
it's so
those are
bad, but
cool.
they're $1,000.
I'm
And
shopping.
I just,
Your
I don't
Schwinn
know
made
what
$1,000 for somebody on eBay.
I
bet
hope
you.
so.
And I've been shopping around because the new house has an electric charger, like a car charger in the carport.
In there?
Oh, really?
Dang,
with
sucker,
it.
that's great.
Yeah, good selling point. And I kind of want to get. When you were the grand marshal of the parade, remember when we saw the dude, who was the little curly-haired guy that came in, the driver?
Oh,
Screech.
Santini?
Oh, yeah.
Santini had that
Santino
e-motor.
Ferrucci.
Santino was they were all riding those little like e-motorcycles around. in
IndyCar,
bits.
yeah, the IndyCar driver.
Dude, that'd be
He
sweet.
gave me the name of that company.
The little curly-haired guy.
He was so cute.
Santino Ferrucci.
He was a cute guy that goes 3,000 miles an hour. He had like the little motorcycle. He was riding his wife around on it, like on his pegs, and I was like,
Yes.
"That's kind of hot and cute."
Yeah.
I want one of those little. Those things go like 150 miles. They'll go like 75 miles an hour.
Yeah, now that you're a county boy.
Plug it in.
Now that you're a county boy. Hey, one more thing as on the retail side. If you're a parent, it would seem incomprehensible that a company could lose money by selling toys. And yet it happens. Right, Toys R Us? There's a rumor going around that Target is planning to stop selling toys.
What?
Yeah.
The kids are going to be upset. You know what?
Earlier this month, Target announced a strategic plan for a new chapter of growth. And one of the highlights is that they plan on expanding their focus on groceries and beauty. And to make room and streamline their services and stores, they're going to cut down some sections and offer more curated sections and selections of products. And the categories facing cuts: sporting goods, toys, and electronics, making room for more grocery, health, baby, and beauty products.
I wonder if parents will be upset about that. Because when I go to Target, I'll see kids losing their mind in the toy aisle. And it makes me happy
Me
because
too.
that reminds me of when I was a kid and all you want to do when you go to Walmart is just get to the toy aisle. And so I don't know if that's going to be a good selling point for parents or a bad one. You know what I
That
mean?
was the first chance for independence for a lot of kids, was when you go to the store like that, you go, hey, I'm going to go to the toy section.
Right.
And you'd go off by yourself.
Yeah. And it was cool.
And it was cool. So they aren't phasing out toys in stores completely. It just seems like they're moving away from being an everything store. And they believe their future is better off bringing people in for more recurring purchases. But people on social media, of course, are losing it. One person said, no! It's hard enough buying toys as it is. Great, so we really won't be going to Target anymore. Another said the golden years of traveling from toy store to toy store are sorely missed. It was the absolute best way to spend a Saturday.
For sure. FAO Schwartz, getting to go there for like one time if you ever went up to Chicago and going to Toys R Us. Man, there was just nothing like it. And all those little mom and pop toy stores like in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, yeah.
There used to be some in Southern Illinois that had like very eclectic dolls that I loved. They were called Star Fairies. And you could only get them at this little mom and pop shop. And it was a little toy store that this like old couple owned.
There's
and
a
it was
really
sweet.
cool one called Imagination Toys over in Ladue area. That's like the old school kind.
That's
it looks really
awesome.
neat in there.
Old school toy store?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody actually just texted over on the Schreier Air text line and said that it's required now per code in St. Louis City to have an electric car hookup in order to sell your house. Yeah,
What?
right. There's no way.
I don't believe
I have
that.
one at my house that we bought it and
It was in the house already?
yeah.
That's super
That's a
tight.
good
but
selling point.
I mean, yeah, it's a bonus. You think that's
I don't know. I looked at a lot of houses and I never saw one until this one.
Like hooked into the circuit breaker and everything?
Yeah, it's outside. Like
Because what's that, $1,000 to do that?
more than that.
it's like
More than that.
The carport has like the closets at the end for storage, like 2 big storage closets, and inside one is the charger.
Level 2.
I don't know. I didn't look that deep into it, but it's big.
Oh man, that's
I
cool.
mean, it's
Come to
definitely
the
for a car.
come to the smart side. Come to the smart side.
So how much did it cost to put your... And you get tax credits,
for me,
right?
it was awful.
I'm
No,
gonna get a
I
motorcycle.
missed the tax credits by like 3 months.
Oh.
I had to pay full price. It was awful. It was awful, to be honest. And even worse, I got a house from the 80s. So they're like, hey, you...
We got to run wire.
No, not only that. They're like, well, we got to run this thing, and it needs its own circuit breaker, and blah, 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 blah. And then they come and they go, got bad news. I said,
What is it?
I said, what? What, man? And they said, oh, the particular box that you have really isn't, like, we can leave it, and you can and you can handle it, but they start fires a lot.
Yeah, there's a 75% chance of your house catching on fire.
Yeah. They're like, they start fires a lot. We can put this one in there. We can put the breaker in this one, but we're going to tell you now that if you go to sell the house in the next 10 years, these are illegal to sell. So you have to get it replaced anyway. So why don't you just replace it now? So I was like, good God. So after I replaced the entire box, then put the separate breaker, and then bought the charger to, the level 2, I think I was probably $4,500 in. It hurt hard.
Man, but the amount of gas you're going to save.
It hurt hard. Yeah, I ate peanut butter and jelly for 2 months.
When is that? So when will the gas offset pay for?
For mine in particular, I think it was something like 3 years or something.
So it'll take 3 years to actually save enough gas for that to be worth it.
Yeah, but I will say that I have 100% in the last year noticed how much my bills are affected by not going to the gas station.
That's great.
That's great.
Because I mean, I can literally dial it down on my phone. It's on an app exactly how much money I've spent on electricity.
Yeah.
And it is near nothing.
That's
it's like
cool.
$17 every couple weeks. It's
Rob
crazy.
on the feedback says, I collect Hot Wheels, and the Hot Wheels community is super upset by this Target deal.
Whoops.
The Hot Wheels community?
Yeah, they get together for meetings.
They do?
Yeah, they race.
I didn't know there was a community.
Man, there's a community for
They
everything.
meet in a
Collector
really
stuff.
little,
Little garage.
tiny
That's
garage.
micro machines, not Matchbox.
Hot Wheels?
They meet in a really little garage. It's very tight in there, and they have a meeting.
I didn't know there was a thing. All right, listen, we got to take a break, but first. All right, teamers, remember the day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Beat the Clock happy hours back weekdays from 3 to 6 at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From O'Fallon, Missouri, Lauren Lolo Boyd. Lolo listens to the show as much as she can, especially during her 2-hour commute to work. Lolo says, I love the banter, the goofiness. This is the only talk show I can handle because driving with music is my escape. I do love the whole crew. Lolo is in the Army National Guard in DeSoto. Thank you very much for your service. And is also the world's okayest bartender.
Cool.
She works at Parrots Bar and Grill in St. Peters.
Oh man,
yeah, that place
I love
rules.
Parrots. They got the shot ski.
I don't think I've ever
Oh
been
man,
there.
I had some
Pizza.
experiences back
You
then.
gotta
I
get
lived
the-
like 2 blocks from
I
there.
used to do the open mic at Parrots on like Mondays.
Yeah, dude, I seen
said
a couple
Parrots,
good
everybody
bands
lit
there.
up.
Brutal.
Have you been there, Lauren?
No, I've not.
So Parrots rip.
It's
So
got,
they got the
karaoke.
Cool, they got this like upstairs area and like a deck there. It's a
awesome.
scene. Rizz, stay away.
Oh, I will.
Stay out of my neighborhood.
She's a concertaholic who strives to be in the pit, raging with other fans. Lauren Lolo Boyd is our Team Rizz member of the day. Get super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up. 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Lauren, what do you got?
Lollapalooza. The lineup has been released. Shia LaBeouf is getting wild in a different city. TV stuff and women covering men. I got some songs to play for you.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. And vinyl is back in a billion-dollar way, thanks to one person. We'll chop it up next. Stay there. All right, welcome back to the Rizz Show. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line. 314-649-DUMB. The Bud Light Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow 1057thepoint.com. Who just sent this over on the Schreier text line? Oh, 314. Ordinance 71284.
Click, clack.
St. Louis. Okay, let's see what this says here.
It says you have to have electricity in the home.
The ordinance requires new construction and major renovations in the city of St. Louis to include infrastructure for electric vehicle charging to prepare for growing EV demand.
Okay, but that is infrastructure. That is basically a spot on the board.
Buildings must be designed and built to easily support future EV chargers. So it doesn't, you don't have to have a charger in there.
Yeah, you just
but
have
it's
to
got
have
to
the room
be,
in the box.
The code says that you have to have it so it's easy to put in.
Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a $2,500 difference to $4,000 difference.
This includes installing an adequately sized electrical panel, conduit, wiring, and branch circuit capacity. In certain specific applications, the actual installation of level 2 EV chargers is required alongside the EV-ready spaces. This bill only applies to parking spaces already required by the existing zoning code. It's a lot of, mumbo-jumbo in there, but...
I'll tell you what the coolest thing is, and you tell me if this is a douche move.
That makes more sense.
I forgot to ask you guys about this. Went down to the soccer game, right? And EV spots, when they have them, like a newer place like Energizer Park, the parking garage there has EV spots. And typically they're right next to the handicap spots. And I was like, oh, look at that. Back
so you pulled in. Now, do you have to be charging your car?
Now, that's what I'm going to ask you.
I don't know. I've seen those.
I didn't need to charge. I don't want to charge. I don't need to charge. But it says electric car parking right for the charger. Am I a douchebag?
We were at St. Louis Music Park. And full parking lot, and the EV charger spots were there.
Yeah, they're empty.
And there was a car in there, but the hookup was in the car. Like the hookup was...
Okay, sure, yeah. That's great. I'm asking you, as somebody that lives in a Midwest city, coastal cities, those parking spots are taken all the time. They're always full.
Do you have to be charging? I have no idea.
What I'm saying is, if I'm not charging, does it make me a douchebag? Should I not park there if I'm not actually charging?
No, it makes you a douchebag for owning the EV.
No.
Well,
you should charge. Why not charge while you're there?
It's a better vehicle all around.
Can I ask you this?
You want to race?
Yeah.
You want to race, turd face?
Ooh, Neanderthal.
Got him.
Charge it, and even if you don't, like if you overcharge like a phone, you know how like some of us like have our phones charging overnight. Like, can you do that with your vehicle?
No.
No, it shuts it down.
It shuts it down.
Yeah, it's just like a trickle thing.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just put the charger in?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to spend the money.
Well, how much is it?
Well, I don't know. It depends on how much you want to charge.
Can you just put the thing in and not charge?
BMW gives me free charging for like a couple years at certain spots, but those you got to spend money. So it would probably cost me, let's say I went from home to there and was to fill it back up to 80%, it would take all of 20 minutes and $11 or $8.
$11 for a great parking spot? Yep.
Well, what I'm saying is maybe it's a great parking spot regardless because I have an EV and I don't want the charge.
Is the
Thanks for
charging
answering the
stations
question.
and parking lots free? No. 314 says yes, it's a douche move.
Well,
It's like parking in front of a gas pump and not pumping gas.
yeah, I
That's a
guess
good
it
point.
is. But it's not because it's a parking spot and it's available and not being used. Which, by the way, I wasn't the first one to the stadium either. So, and there were 2 or 3 other spots. I just thought, this is harmless.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question, but here's a better question that Learn had for us.
Yes.
Okay, Learn, what's the question about? Go ahead, give your scenario.
Okay, so let's say an
And
alien.
she had us think about this, by the way, before the show.
Yes.
And I had a tough time with this.
Good. So an alien comes to Earth, and they've never watched TV before. And you're friends with this alien, and you're like going to tell them, hey, man, these are the 5 shows that you need to definitely watch. And so we're talking like kid shows, teen shows, adult shows. Like, give your alien new friend like the 5 that you've enjoyed from your life that you think that somebody coming to this planet for the first time would have to watch.
So like Seinfeld would be on my list.
For sure.
But are the aliens going to enjoy the
Are they
going to
get much out of it?
Yeah, the New York early 90s, humor?
I don't know.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
They're going to learn more about Earth based on these shows is what kind of where this came from, where I'm like,
I don't know if I want Seinfeld representing Earth.
But it
Oh,
shows
I
how
do.
we interact with each other.
Well, I think there's a lot to think about with that kind of stuff because what ultimately are these aliens' reason for being here?
listen, we're not going too deep. They're just
no,
here.
I'm always going deep.
Listen, they just arrived and they're cool and they're down. They don't want to kill us. It's not an Independence Day situation.
I don't know that.
They're just
I don't-
acclimating in.
I don't trust that. That's just
this
what
is
their-
learned scenario.
That's just what
This is
their
my
scout
scenario. Everybody's
said.
full of
These
peace and
aliens
love.
are from a TV planet where they've watched everything on their planet and they're just like,
They're looking for more
they
television.
just want something cool to watch.
Right.
And they're like, come on, we're bored.
I mean, I think I want like Mr. Rogers would be on my list
That's
to
great.
represent,
Mr. Rogers
That's a
was on
great
my
one.
list.
like Mr. Rogers of Sesame Street.
It's a perfect show. For
It's like
children.
for kids shows. I mean, like from like my personal favorites would be like Seinfeld or South Park, The Sopranos. I
Lots
wrote
of
down like
S's.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
But
Great. What's wrong with your list? It's a great list.
but do I want that representing Earth? That's
You're
just
getting
my
hung
taste.
up. You're hung up on the fact that they're aliens. This is a reflection of what has had an impact on you. That if somebody was new to our planet, they would, if they wanted to see it through your eyes, they would watch.
So
these
what's on
shows.
your list?
Okay, so I had 6 Feet Under. Okay, I had Friends, Sex and the City, Daria, and Parenthood.
Oh, the show Parenthood?
Yeah, with Dak Shepard.
Huh.
It's a great show. Lauren
Moon,
Graham.
what's on your list?
Well, I would show them Lost because it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I would show them The Wire because it's so well written, and I think they would get a good understanding of just human story, human dilemma. That there's like good with the bad and
Yeah.
bad with the good, and all that. There's like not a perfect side and a bad guy side. I would show them Game of Thrones because I want them to think that maybe there's dragons on this planet and they will eat us and kill us. I'll also show them Game of Thrones because it shows that we kill our good guys too.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like nobody's safe here.
Nobody's
so
safe.
don't you think you're safe for 1 second on this planet? Look at that. We kill anybody and everybody at the end of every episode. I would show them The Simpsons because you have to.
It's classic.
It represents an entire generation, I think, or multiple generations. And I would show him Mr. Rogers for sure. Is that 5?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rafe,
good.
what's on your list?
well, I'm going to show them Alf.
No, don't show him Alf.
Why?
I want them to know what could happen if they F around. I want them to know what could happen. Like,
Yeah.
we're cool until we're not.
See, you and me, man, we got to we got to put a little bit of threat on this.
First thing I'm going to do is like watch Alf, and I'm going to let you watch the cliffhanger. Then we're going to watch the 2-hour made-for-TV movie where they had to come back for all the traumatized children who thought Alf got dissected by the FBI. Watch your ass, alien. Watch TV and stay out of our business.
Okay.
Straight up.
So Alf,
Alf, okay.
Always Sunny.
great one.
I'm going to make them watch
I was
Alf.
considering putting that on my list, but I
wanted to be like, this is the depths we're capable of.
Uh-huh.
I want to show them the show Designing Women.
Yes.
Designing Women with Delta Burke.
You better believe it, dude.
Okay.
Damn straight.
Annie Potts.
Great
Explain.
show.
Suzanne Sugarbaker.
Back it up.
I want them to see. I want them to because I feel like that is the pinnacle of like
Southern living.
hospitality.
Business women.
I want them to see what a classy woman Suzanne Sugarbaker is, like the pinnacle of women, self-made women who respect themselves and be like, hey, this is this side of things.
Can I make
And
a
not
Then I'm
Murphy
going to
Brown.
show them.
Can I make a confession? When you say designing women, like I kind of remember the logo and I kind of remember whatever, and how I associate it is every character looks like Paula Deen.
Jean Smart.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you're not wrong.
It's like a
No,
show
they
of
don't.
Paula Deens.
This was it was Golden Girls when they were in the 80s and having careers versus being like retired old ladies that like
And
lived
there was
together.
the guy that was always painting.
Oh, of course.
What was his name?
Oh, it was
And
like
then the
That
gay
was
black
Murphy
guy,
Brown.
Meshack Taylor.
Anthony Bouvier.
Yeah, that show was
I liked
helped
him.
Also, the shoulder pad industry.
Yes.
Painting guy was
Oh,
Murphy
yes.
Brown.
Football players.
Oh,
And
painting guy was
Office
Murphy
shows.
Brown? Okay.
Oh, with
okay.
FYI News. That's
Melvin.
a great show.
What was his name?
Oh, it's a painting guy was Murphy Brown. Okay.
Yeah.
They were on around the same time. In fact, they may have been on the same night. It may have been Murphy Brown and an all-new Designing Women.
Eldon
Eldon.
Bernecki.
Eldon.
After
That's it.
Newhart.
God, I loved Murphy Brown too back in the day.
Designing women.
Designing. Is that your 5?
No, that's 3.
Okay. Give me
Then the opposite, because I showed them Designing Women, I will show them Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay, I figured that would be there.
That's a great one.
First.
I'll show them Dukes of Hazzard because I want them to hear a Waylon Jennings song, and I want them to understand that, like, we're cool as hell. And I want to explain why a little bit of the paint job is problematic.
Okay. Right.
But we have to ignore that and enjoy the show.
Okay.
And then, of course, number 5, I think I would show them either, and I didn't know, are talk shows available?
Sure.
It's a tie between either showing them The Simpsons or every episode of Conan O'Brien.
Perfect.
What about Jerry
That's a
Springer?
great one.
What about it?
I mean, it can
Put
only
that
be
on your
5.
list, man.
Well, I know, but what am I kicking off?
I think The Simpsons would probably edge out Conan because
He wrote for it.
He did write for it, and that's the reasoning.
Okay.
Is that
All solid
the spirit
lists.
of his
Should they see Jerry or Maury Scott? Any of those on your list?
Well, close. I was going to have a Conan one, and then I figured he was going to be picked, so I didn't go Conan. But I decided to go history because I want them to learn about our Earth.
Okay.
So I went first with The Chosen, second with Deadwood, third.
Ancient Aliens. Is it on your list?
It was, but I took it off because I thought what would be more. I think something that could teach you even more about our planet and history and everything's Conk on Earth.
Okay.
Incredible documentary
Just let me know.
show. And then obviously history of painting and everything. So the joy of painting with Bob Ross.
That's a great one.
You're a weird dude, man.
And current times, I want to show them how we're currently living too. So let's go with Cops.
Okay, perfect. Bad boys.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
I want to show them how.
Great.
It was hard for me to keep G.I. Joe off this because I felt like that show did make us, and also there was always a lesson at the end.
Yeah, I had He-Man for a second. Got written off.
It was an honorable
That's a
mention.
great. You know what? I wanted this to personify like you guys, and it's exactly how I wanted it to
Good.
roll. So thank you.
All right.
Yeah. There's no wrong or right.
No,
answer
there is no
here.
wrong or right answer. Okay, so you bought me a record player,
Yes, which you have not used.
which I have not used. I'll be honest with you. Moon, you said you were playing records over the weekend?
Yeah. I got my turntable back hooked up to my my computer, and I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah, dude, I'm gonna rock. I didn't realize I had the collection that I had, honestly.
Well, for the first time since 1983, U.S. vinyl sales have officially topped $1 billion in annual revenue.
Good job.
Since 1983, U.S. vinyl sales have officially topped $1 billion in annual revenue. This isn't just a lucky year either. It's the 19th year in a row that vinyl has grown. While streaming still brings in the most cash, nearly $9.5 billion. Physical records have become the ultimate must-have for fans who want to actually own a piece of music. And let's be real, who is responsible for this?
Millennials.
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Taylor Swift, because
Yeah.
when you release 8 versions of the same record
yeah.
on vinyl, your little Swifties
Of course.
go out and go buy everything.
Hey, thanks, Taylor. That's cool. Keeping our record stores alive, man.
Sturgill Simpson just released under Johnny Blue Skies this Mutiny After Midnight album, which is dope. It is awesome. I talked about it last week.
I listened to a little
He
bit
leaked
of it.
his own. He leaked it himself on YouTube, and then took it down, and it only came out in physical copies, and it sold out in like 5 hours.
Well, I don't think he's pushing 1.6 million vinyl copies, which is what Taylor Swift did for Life of a Showgirl.
Wow,
That's awesome.
crazy.
Not bad.
And Taylor Swift has mastered the art of the collectible. 8 different vinyl variants,
Dude, she's just the new
each
age.
with unique colors and color art.
It's just.
I'm sorry, cover art.
It's like Kiss, only it's not crap. It's just records. Like she's doing little things. I mean, yeah, she's got other little tchotchkes and whatnot, but like. This is what the Beatles did. This is
Taylor-
what Kiss did.
I mean-
Stones, and now she's just doing it with vinyl. It's cool.
She's like coming to your house. She goes, "Give me your wallet. I'll
Yeah.
take all of it. I'll take it. Open your wallet. I'll take all that money."
I didn't hear much about Life of a Showgirl, and I don't really listen to much about Taylor stuff. Like all my girlfriends love her, and my sister is in love with her too. But we just don't talk about
That
it
whole-
as much, and
the
I don't
machine.
know if they're happy with that latest
The
record.
Swift machine, some versions were only available for like 48 hours. While others, like, Target exclusive stuff came with posters and poems. It worked. The album shifted over 1.3 million vinyl units in its first week alone.
That's great.
I don't even like my favorite bands. I don't run out to get the limited release stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm special in that way or stupid in that way, but do people do that? Like, not just Taylor Swift fans, but like Deftones, like they've released stuff for Record Store Day before, and I'm like, I'm okay. I
put them in carts all the time. And I'm like about to buy it.
Yeah.
Well, you're also of an age where
What?
you have other priorities.
I do.
It is
Cats
nice.
aren't going to feed themselves.
It's nice to throw it on there, though, because you realize that there is no other way. Even people like us that appreciate a full album, there's no other way that you're going to get to some of those album tracks. You're just not. Like even when you're on Spotify and you tell yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna listen to some
power
deep."
through this.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to some deep cuts. Just the ability to skip it and do whatever is just, it's there. And with vinyl, you really force yourself. I was listening to a Genesis record. I hadn't heard 3 or 4 of those songs in 20-something years. And I went, oh, man, I forgot about this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never would have touched it.
Well, so Life of Showgirl, 1.6 million vinyl copies. The next biggest was Sabrina Carpenter, and she had 262,000
Man's Best
vinyl
Friend?
copies sold. Yeah.
That record's awesome. I've been getting down on some cool pop
awesome,
music
dude.
with
So
Sabrina Carpenter.
1.6 million for Taylor Swift with all 8 variants of the same record, and then 292,000
Yeah.
of Sabrina Carpenter, followed by Kendrick Lamar, and then you got some classics. It's not just new hits, Fleetwood Mac, Rumors,
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jackson, Thriller, still permanent fixtures in the top 10. Not everybody's cheering for this though.
Who's not Spotify? Who's not?
No,
happy?
some critics and artists are calling out, the environmental and financial cost. Like Billie Eilish has been vocal about the wastefulness of dropping 40 different packages just to boost sales.
Yeah. Yeah, she's thinking about eco-friendly stuff. I appreciate that, but also this is your business. Like
Collecting is getting pricier too. What's the average price of a new record?
$25.
Yeah, probably 24.
Nope.
Really?
$37.
No
Whoa,
way.
inflation is high.
37
And the
bucks.
resale
for a
is
record.
crazy.
Well, that's because the Taylor Swift stuff is so expensive.
The resale's crazy too. That's what when Sturgill released that album, it was 10 copies it was very limited by design, and people are reselling them for $400 to $600.
Dang.
All right, so $1 billion for vinyl sales. CD sales, $312 million.
Okay.
And
you go.
cassettes still hanging in there. There is a market.
There is. That's the next thing.
$25 million for cassette sales.
Kids are doing Walkmans again to have
Are they?
to have tapes because they're sick of having everything be air and they want something tangible. And so
why
they're
a
buying
CD?
Are you
tapes.
sure about
Well,
that?
I am. I read a thing. Young people are they're deciding to buy VHS again and
VHS is worth
cassette
money
tapes.
right now.
Are you sure about that?
That's
Dude,
I mean, I
Sealed?
spent a lot of time at the high school. I ain't seen a Walkman.
Okay, these are the Urban Outfitters, hipsters are doing it then.
Oh, okay.
There's I don't think they're
Definitely
for
not.
the majority.
I think maybe 20-somethings just to be ironic.
Well, and that's cool.
Maybe. The VHS copies are selling for hundreds of dollars. If they're sealed, that old copy
Well, those are
of Jerry
collectibles.
Maguire you
That's
got laying
collectible.
around.
That has nothing to do with a VHS, though. I mean,
But people are buying VHS tapes.
Physical media.
I mean, these are things that were $1 in a thrift store.
But a CD is physical too, so
Yeah.
get that
Yeah, those are
instead.
Well, they are. They're doing it all. They're saying
Cassette
we want
tapes
DVDs, VHS, cassettes, and CDs.
Yeah, I mean, yes,
Cassettes
they were.
really are awful.
They were the thing because that's all we had.
Oh, God, rewinding one of those things and trying
But
to
they
narrow
sucked.
it down to the freaking song you want to listen to. Kill me
do it.
now.
Once you were able to burn CDs and make copies of CDs and make
Yeah.
your own mix CD, garbage tapes, garbage.
I honestly think that's why number 2 pencil won out, because it was the perfect size to put in a cassette
Yeah.
To
when it
rewind.
got all jacked up and you had to put the tape back in it.
The key to the lock.
There's also there's also people who are saying the trend to release the different variants and different packaging exploits fans who feel pressured to buy every version, which stop being a sucker.
Yeah, you don't have to buy
You don't
it.
have to buy them.
But if you are a fan, but it goes back to remember all the Beatles merch from the 60s? And that stuff is worth so much money now.
Was there a lot of Beatles?
Ton.
I don't know. I don't know
Ton
about
of stuff. They would make dolls and figurines, and there would
Yeah.
be T-shirts and normal merch that you would have.
Yeah.
But they were the first kind of people to capitalize on making so much crap that all these young girls would buy it because they were in love with the Fab Four that they just. And then now you look at some of the resale price for some of the authentic Beatles merch that's in pristine condition. You get $1,000s for that stuff.
Here's what I got to say for mid-level musicians. The vinyl thing, and I think you can support this, Rizz. Never mind the Taylor Swifts and whatever. But the music business has never been about selling music. It's always been about selling a device, whether it was a record player back in the whatever, or car stereos or whatever. Like the access. That's why Sony's in the record business, because they're an electronics business.
Right.
So you use music to sell other things, okay? But now that's been taken away. It's been taken away from the artist as well. Now the artist has no place to make money. As far as Spotify goes, that's literally like it's a tech company owned by the labels. It's not even a host service. It's an aggregate service. So the whole thing is in shambles. And the only way that some fan, if you're a diehard, pick a mid-level band, to support them is to buy merch in some way. And you can only buy so many T-shirts. So having a physical record, even if it's something you're not playing, is pretty much one of the few ways you can now actually just support a band, so they can try to make more music that you can listen to for pennies.
Buy a shirt or buy a concert ticket.
Yeah. Or buy a button pack, or
that's it. It's all been reduced. So the album, these mid-level bands that are spending money, which by the way, it costs more to make an album than it made a CD. I'm talking about manufacturing.
Well, it's just funny though. With the $1 billion, with the $1 billion worth, it's just pretty much one person.
Yeah.
One person,
It's one person, but
I mean,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
the number, once you dive in, oh my God, $1 billion. Everybody's buying vinyl. No, pretty much one fan base.
Yeah,
but it's not dead.
And you know what? I congratulate her, though. I think that's really cool. And yeah, you don't have to buy it. And if you love it, good.
To.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Crap on Celebrities.
Kind of.
Yes, Ray, if you had something to say.
I was just surprised that your test divorce, you didn't dive into your vinyl collection this week.
You may bring a record and you don't have any at
This
home.
is a good time to dive in, dude. You're talking to the dogs, and like maybe
Of
Dad's
the 0 vinyl records
when
I have.
when your kids
I'll bring
come
you
over
some
for the
tomorrow.
weekend, they could be like, Dad's really into his vinyl collection.
I actually do have vinyl at all. I've quite a bit. My father-in-law was at a garage sale and bought like 3 crates.
That's nice.
Yeah. I did that too, apparently.
And they're like
Decent.
all old.
You'll find some cool stuff in there, dude.
I love it.
Make
dude.
some spaghetti tonight. Put the record on while you're in the kitchen, and then eat that spaghetti with a martini in your bed.
I'm creating
Let's
an
go.
analog space in the new
Perfect
house.
night.
And
Why do you think I'm going to eat spaghetti?
I don't know, man. That's just all I think you
Is
do
this an
at
Italian
home.
thing?
Yeah.
Do you need speakers?
Yeah, I
have
bought
speakers from the
an
70s.
old speaker set. And
Oh, bro,
I bought like
got you
a record console that a lady refurbished from the 70s, and I'm gonna create. I got like a little corner. I'm creating like an analog space,
Ah.
and I got all my records out. There's some bangers in there, dude. I got like Jackson Brown's live album. Put it on the other day while I was cleaning, and I was like,
Yeah, dude.
That's sweet.
Running on empty.
Yeah, dude, it was-
Running on.
It's going to be like the
running on
RCA
dreams.
or whatever that guy with the hair blown back that's going to be you
Yeah.
sitting in the chair.
That's
From
Memorex.
The Maxell
Profile.
guy?
Is it Memorex?
Is Memorex or Maxell?
I don't remember.
whatever it is,
That's
that's
great.
me.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And we start with this. Lollapalooza just dropped its 2026 lineup yesterday.
Oh my God.
And the festival is making history with its first all-female crop of headliners. This is pretty cool. So Charlie XCX, Tate McRae, Lorde, and Olivia Dean are going to lead the massive Chicago event this summer. Other acts, a hometown show for the Smashing Pumpkins, electronic group The XX will be there. I may just get a one-day ticket because Turnstile is also on the list. And
You go up there for their 30-minute set.
I would go, honestly, I would just go up there I would go for the whole day, but like, I want to see that band so freaking bad, and Lollapalooza is probably a great place to do that for the first time. But you also got Youngblood, Wet Leg, Geese, Suki Waterhouse, Wolf Alice, The Neighborhood, Somber. So many acts, very eclectic as always. So
What are the
tickets,
dates?
The dates are July 30th, so Thursday through August 2nd. So Thursday through Sunday. Pre-sale tickets officially go on sale tomorrow morning, and you can go to lollapalooza.com to get your info. They haven't released the daily
Who are the headliners?
structure.
Charlie XCX?
You have Charlie XCX, Tate McRae, Lorde, Olivia Dean, John Summit, Jenny, the Smashing Pumpkins, and the XX.
No, thank you.
Okay. We know. We already know. The Oscar slump. So, Rizz, yesterday you asked me about if the totals were in of who viewed the Oscars.
Right. Are the numbers up or down?
What do you think they were? We said they were down, right? We were talking
But
about
by
that
how
yesterday.
much?
Well, it looks like the Academy Awards just got a bit of a reality check. So after 4 years of slowly clawing their way back into the ratings, viewership for Sunday night's Oscars officially took a dip. About 17.9 million people watched the ceremony. That's a 9% drop from last year. And so what went wrong? So the drop-off wasn't because it was boring. People loved Conan. The movies, a lot of people had seen the movies, even though we were kind of meh about it. But really, it was the World Cup of Baseball factor. So already, because of the Olympics, the Oscars were pushed to be late. And then the World Cup of Baseball factor says here, people the World Baseball Classic was right in the middle. The Oscars were right in the middle of that. So they think that maybe some people were watching.
Some people were siphoned.
And they were just like,
I saw
sports
that.
and not entertainment.
I saw that. I'm like, what's the if there's a Venn diagram of people that are watching the World Baseball Classic and the people that would have been watching the Oscars, how much of a crossover really is there?
I think it's because of people who gets the TV. So if you got somebody who hates the Oscars and they want to watch baseball, or you got somebody who loves the Oscars and they hate baseball.
But I always would think the person who loves the Oscars would go to another TV in their house.
Maybe they don't have
watch that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's not enough TVs. Dude, I went to a guy's house that I know, and in his garage, he's got like the setup, and it is the NFL Sunday afternoon. Dude, he has, I think, what was it, 11? 11 screens in his garage.
Oh,
I mean, that's
his garage. Like each wall has multiple screens, and he's in there. And maybe he's doing like the betting and all that kind of stuff.
That sounds like a gambler.
I don't know, but
that sounds like somebody.
I watched the ponies.
But it made me think, like, oh wow, how many? What's the average amount of televisions in an American household now?
How many you got? I got 2.
We have 4.
You have 2?
Yeah, we have 2. We have one in the living room, one in our bedroom.
That's phenomenal.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's phenomenal.
I know.
I'd say there's probably
We have 4.
One in each. Well, the kids got.
Nobody's got TVs.
I think there's 7.
Wow.
Dang, that's impressive. Yeah,
You also got a million people over there. It's just Tim and I.
Yeah, and Mallory has her, workout studio, and there's like televisions in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and 636. It was Team USA playing to get into the championships. Which again, what's the crossover?
I mean, there could be. I think stereotypically you're right. Like, I mean, I don't care about baseball, so I wouldn't have been watching that, and I love the Oscars. But even I fell asleep. Like, so
Right.
I am their demographic, and I was just very exhausted.
But maybe you're right, because both of those are kind of main screen. Like those are living room sort of events, Oscars and baseball.
I don't know. I just think people are kind of over award shows.
Well, you're wrong, because if you're afraid of the Oscars disappearing, it won't be. So it is going to be moving to streaming, and they're hoping that will switch things up. So YouTube, the big switch, ABC's 50-year partnership with the Oscars is winding down. YouTube is up next. So starting in 2029, the Oscars will move exclusively to YouTube, and they're hoping that massive switch will get new people to watch, especially people that are watching on their phones, etc.
Okay.
Wow.
The late Bob Barker is facing allegations of ignoring sexual harassment claims during his tenure as host for The Price is Right. So several women, including former models Kathleen Bradley and Holly Hallstrom, they reported inappropriate behavior by male staff members of The Price is Right, and producers took no action when complaints were made back then.
Did you? Are you going to talk about the 10-second rule?
Yes. So
I've heard about this for a long time.
I had never heard of it, and it's pretty.
You guys want to guess what the 10-second rule was?
Yeah. What do you think that is?
This is Bob Barker era?
This is the 10-second rule at The Price is Right.
With CBS.
Backstage.
10-second rule.
10-second rule. Does it involve kissing?
No.
Okay, you're
Does it
guessing.
involve
Touching?
Touching?
No.
Does it involve showing something?
No.
No.
Okay, no more guesses.
Take a look at that.
Ray, would you like to throw a
For
guess?
10 seconds.
Backstage,
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were a lot of,
drop craft services on the ground. 10 seconds,
seconds.
you could eat it.
Instead of 5
No,
seconds.
there were a lot of, the models, were a big part of the show. Now
Yeah.
they got dudes.
Which is
Now
cool.
they got dude models.
I know.
And everyone's watching.
Yep.
Nobody's watching.
I see it. When I'm on Casey, I see it. I got prices right on. It's perfect
No, explain
timing.
what the 10-second rule was.
So the 10-second rule is limiting how long the male staff could stare at female models.
Yes.
However,
so you can
this-
only look at somebody for 10 seconds and then avert your eyes.
And then
Why
they
is that a
said
bad rule?
this was dismissed as ineffective and symbolic rather than forcible. So you can only look at hotties for 10 seconds. And that's
So there
it.
were these chicks running around in bathing suits and stuff.
Yeah.
And guys were only allowed to look at them for 10 seconds.
And then,
and then
my
avert
time's
their
up.
eyes.
It didn't help they were holding stopwatches.
Right. What a freaking nightmare.
What a weird rule, right?
I know.
What a strange.
Legally, 9.9,
It was like probably
9.9.
Chad's dumb idea, and then it got taken into this like glorified realm.
What a strange rule.
Yeah.
How
But-
about, fellas, stop being creeps?
Yeah.
That's the rule. Stop being creeps.
It was
That's
the
it.
80s.
You
I
need a
don't know.
10-second rule?
They did.
Wow.
So a female producer named Barbara also shared her experience of sexual harassment, recalling an incident where she was assaulted by a male staff member in an elevator. And both models, Bradley and Hallstrom, they experienced persistent sexual harassment. Hallstrom stating that if any model complained, Barker would tell her to either, quote, get over it or look for a new job. So The Price is Wrong, bitch. Not good, dead Bob Barker. So the allegations of misconduct coincided with his alleged affair with a model named Diane Parkinson, which may have created tension on set back in those days.
He loved pets.
Who, Bob?
Yeah,
I know he did.
Spay neuter.
I know.
Wait, Bob had an affair with?
Well, yeah, Bob had an affair with a woman named Diane.
You don't have to dig deep and watch Bob interact with people coming up from the Showcase Showdown with his long, skinny microphone and some lingering kisses to see that Bob was from the Mad Men era. Like he was not. He was probably not the poster child for HR.
Yeah.
So Diane Parkinson, right? She was one of the big ones on the show.
They had an affair.
I remember her face. I remember her face.
Well,
how about having the last name Parkinson?
Yeah.
That's tough.
That is tough.
That's a tough last
I hate
name.
that this was such a toxic environment for the
That's
ladies.
like I knew a guy named Ronnie AIDS.
You did?
No way.
Is he okay? You did not know Ronnie AIDS.
Stop that.
You stop this right now.
I went to school with Chuck Herpes.
You did not.
Oh, good old Herp?
Yeah.
Could throw a football, though.
Oh, no. Got him with the AIDS. Here we go. Laughing at our own jokes. Guys.
That's what we're here for.
Shia LaBeouf recently attracted attention in Rome while wearing only his underwear in a hotel lobby. So he's moved from New Orleans to Rome.
He's on a world tour. Nice.
He also asked bystanders for a match to light a cigarette, as you do in Rome. And his trip to Italy was reportedly for his father's baptism, followed by a revised legal request to leave the U.S. after initially being denied due to ongoing substance abuse treatment requirements. And so, from Mardi Gras to the old country, Shia's a mess.
When in Rome, huh?
Yeah, when in Rome. Timothy Chalamet.
I think hanging out with Shia for one. I think I want to do it.
No. You don't
Just
need
one
that.
day.
What are you going to do? You going to take your hands off and hit somebody?
Yeah, just one day.
Yeah, I feel like we would get on. I don't know if I...
we're going to hang, and I'm going to do whatever Shia does. Like, Shia's in control of the day. Like, we're going to get tanked, and we're going to have our shirts off.
I feel like when he... if he derails in whatever way or whatever fashion to whatever degree, it will be entertaining and...
I bet you we'd have fun.
And I look forward to it.
I feel, I know this sounds silly, but I feel like I could, maybe be kind of like the offset energy. Like,
no, I want to
spirit guy.
No, I want to be
hey,
in.
why don't we calm down?
Like, I want to do it. Like, let's go. Shia,
You're
we're
an
partying
enabler.
today.
Like, I see what you're saying, but maybe you're a little manic. Let's
take a little break.
Yeah, let's just tone it down. Like,
No. I want to do it. Let's go.
You guys are like, you know what? That's actually, you guys are like the devil and the angel on both of Shia's shoulders is the Rizzuto Show.
Like, that's an
I hope he
interesting
gets
thought,
his crap
Shia.
together.
I think you're derailed, but...
Like, Shia, you want to go up to that big guy and just, start calling him names? Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Throw a punch.
Take off your pants. Take up. Do it.
He did have his pants off in Rome. Timothy Chalamet might hate opera and ballet now, but he wasn't so judgy 24 years ago. So this is fantastic. The New York Library of Performing Arts posted a clip yesterday of a 6-year-old Timothy Chalamet on stage doing Romeo and Juliet, the ballet.
Got him.
Got his ass.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Huh? His parents put him in a ballet. Got him.
This is savage as hell. This is a child. Anyway, it was only about a few seconds long, but Chalamet was dressed like a Cupid with wings and a bow, and his grandmother, older sister, all studied ballet, and he's been, spoken about how this dude loves ballet, and he's just acting like he doesn't, honestly, for all the different things he said.
He made an off comment. Lighten up, everybody.
I know. But anyway.
They're only going after... He's just pompous. If he wasn't the way he is, I don't think that would have... You know what I mean? Like, he just has very little humility.
Do you think that he doesn't have humility? Because... And I love the Kardashians. I'm fascinated by them. But, I mean, you start hanging with that crew where they're all billionaires.
He seems like a cool guy. I don't know. I've seen interviews with him. He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah,
I feel like at
maybe
a party,
they're getting to him is what I'm saying.
I feel like talking to him at a party in Hollywood would make my eyes roll back in my head so far. I just feel like he's very, full of his own... He's like the smell of his own farts. Like, he's very much in that zone. He's a young kid. He's crushing it. He's a great actor.
He's dating a Kardashian.
He knows it, and he's like... I just think there's what Robert Downey Jr. said was perfect for him. I think it would be a good reality check for him. Just like... He just seems like he would bet a party. He'd be like, I just like to immerse myself in the character, man. And I actually become a different person. And I'd be like, oh, God.
And he'd go, throat chop.
Timothy's telling another enthralling story. I'm going to go get a drink.
And here comes Shia.
Yeah, that's who I would try to get Shia to fight. I'd be like, hey, dude, you want to get your good reputation back? Beat Chalamet's ass real quick.
Chalamet.
Streets of Mardi Gras.
Chalamet.
I kind of like it. That's what I want. That's
You
what
want
I
that to happen,
that's
the fight?
No, that's what I want out of our professional artists and that kind of stuff. I want the
To be above it all?
Yeah, the pompousness. Yeah,
No, not all the time.
I
Not till
seriously-
annoying.
Oh, I think it's going to cost him, but like I don't have to. I'm not at the party. I don't have to listen to his stories.
And see, my part in all this as a heterosexual female who has way too many celebrity crushes is like, I look at Kylie Jenner. I think she is so banging hot. And I'm going, he is not hot at all. And like, what's going on there? So what are they talking about?
I'll tell you what I got.
So I don't think she's talking about anything. She's just being. And then I think he's talking too much
I
and
can
has
grow
no
a mustache
humility.
and he
What's
can't.
happening?
You don't think she has anything to talk about?
I mean, makeup and like, these are my boobies. Like, I don't know what she's talking
What
about.
if she's
gorgeous.
brilliant? What if she's
She
brilliant?
probably is.
That's
I'm a
what
total a-hole.
I always like in my mind, like some of these celebrities that get
Yeah.
married, like what are their conversations like?
Yes.
Like
Nice.
Megan Fox and who is that?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly. What are they talking
What are they
about?
talking about? I feel like that's
Like, what do they
that's the
talk
rock and
about?
roll version of this. Is Kylie and Timothy is Megan and MGK.
Megan, do you think Transformers had robot penises? I don't know.
She's like, you're a Leo.
Did
So that makes
Bumblebee ever
sense.
show you his on the set? Like, those weren't real, honey. That was a green screen. What?
You're so hot.
Bumblebee's
So
not
hot.
real?
So hot.
Bumblebee's not real? That's what I
Optimus
imagine.
Prime.
I imagine her explaining to Machine Gun Kelly that Transformers aren't real is probably 90% of the conversations
Oh man.
in my mind.
Tell me again. How is Optimus?
So, just
so
like
hot.
yesterday, today they are also not real? Are they going to not be real every day?
Babe.
Yes, that's how time works, Machine Gun Kelly. And I think she calls him Machine Gun Kelly every time. I think she properly announces his name. It's like, Machine Gun Kelly,
Yeah.
Transformers aren't real today. Machine Gun Kelly, Transformers aren't going to be real tomorrow. Do not tell Machine Gun Kelly this, because he definitely calls himself Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, for sure.
You guys.
I love it.
And I do imagine that the conversations between Chalamet and Jenner are like that meme where the guy's like leaning over at the game, like with his hand on the back of his girlfriend's neck, like really getting in her space to explain, like, so baseball is like when guys go out. Like, I imagine that is her life with him.
I know.
It's him like, explaining everything to her in a high-minded way that doesn't need that kind of an
and
explanation.
she's just like, that's neat.
You guys don't want like some sort of like crazy
She's like, I'm a billionaire.
pompousness with certain like things. Like I want my pilots to be arrogant as all get out. Like I want
Sure,
them
I
to
get you
think
there.
that they can do anything.
A
in this
doctor.
place.
I know. I
well.
got to tell you, man, I'm a fan of the Paul Rudd type of celebrity. I love like humble because they got it all. They got the money, the fame, the coolness. They got it all, and I like when they're humbled because it keeps them human to me. But I also like Julia Roberts. I think she's like a superstar of a movie star. Like she's a movie star. Or Leonardo DiCaprio is a movie star. And I mean, I get that they could have that essence, but I prefer them to not. I don't know.
I think
You could
sometimes.
take a note from
Babe.
Yeah, he's young. Paul Rudd's been in it for a while. Who knows
Timothy.
who Paul Rudd was 20 years ago?
It's Machine Gun Kelly. Did you know Transformers aren't real? And then he's like, Kylie, get in here. I have to explain Transformers to you. The worst double date in America. I do think that, like, if you look at Daniel Day-Lewis, that guy knows he's good. And when you watch him in interviews, he carries himself in a way. Ian McKellen carries himself in a way. They know
With
that
dignity.
there's a dignified
Yeah, but what if
There's
they?
a dignified arrogance, and then there's an undignified, and I think Timothy is undignified. Where he's
Totally.
like, I just want to be one of the greats,
But you just-
and I'm the guy saying it out loud.
But
and
you
I'm
just
like, cool, man,
compared-
everybody wants to be.
Yeah, but think of. You're talking about somebody in his 20s. What if they, in their 20s, had to play this social media game, this crap where they had
And
to
they may have been the same way.
Yeah, it's a
who
different
knows?
world,
And
for
I,
sure.
I think
Maybe.
like some of these people that do these kind of things like have to almost feel much bigger than themselves to be able to then
That's
pull
possible.
off certain things. I think it's a symptom or a personality trait that's needed in certain circumstances.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
not
other
saying it's
I
young
a
love the
good thing.
mystery of a celebrity.
Right, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but Timothy Chalamet does not have the luxury to be a mystery because he has to be sold on all these
There's other-
stupid platforms, and we have to get long-form Instagrams from this guy.
He's not the only celebrity of that era, though. There's other people not doing that, so it's possible.
Yeah, like Jacob Elordi, I feel
Sweetie.
he's
You know what?
he-
Here's the thing with that. Not many people know who that is.
oh, he's Heathcliff from
He's getting there.
You may be
Wuthering
getting there.
Heights.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland's a sweet kid. He's
Yeah,
been
he
doing it
seems
for a
like
long
he's got it
time.
together.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, guys, listen. We have one final thing to get to. So I was reading an article that I can't find on the internet again. But luckily for you, I retained some of the things that I read in the article, and it was covers that women have done of men's songs. And these are iconic songs, and a lot of these I had not heard. Now, one of them I have heard is Heart's Stairway to Heaven, right? This was from the Kennedy Center Honors in 2012.
This actually brought the band to tears.
It brought me to tears.
So good.
So good.
So these are female artists that are covering men's songs.
Yes, iconic men's songs. And so and some of these I hadn't heard, and I just wanted to play them to see if you had heard them. So let's go to the next one. So Melissa Etheridge did a cover of Tom Petty's Refugee.
I never heard this.
Check this out.
Somewhere, somehow, somebody must have kicked you around some. Tell me why you want to lay there and revel in your abandon.
It's good.
Honey, it don't make no difference to me,
Baby, everybody's got to fight to be free.
See, you don't have to live like a refugee.
Don't have to live like a refugee. Okay.
All right, so that's good.
That's good. I like that.
Then I thought this was really cool. So I love the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, and
Me
I love
too.
the Ramones, and I had never heard the Yeah Yeah Yeahs cover of Sheena is a Punk Rocker. Check this out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the kids are all hopped up and ready to go. Ready to go now. Got their surplus, gone to the discotheque. Go.
The AAS are so good.
She just couldn't stay. She had to break away.
Never heard that. That's a good one.
Pretty good stuff. This next one is a little experimental. I don't know if you're going to like it. I can't wait to hear what you think. It is PJ Harvey and Bjork doing Rolling Stones' I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
I already hate it.
Just let it roll.
What about now?
I think this is a Yoko Ono arrangement.
Where do you listen to this? Like, where do you put this on
I don't
and
know.
enjoy it?
I don't know.
Imagine the engineer. Man, both of these guys are so good. What is
Good
this?
job, girls.
We got it. That's the record. Cut it.
I love both of them, but I don't really like this.
They're singing like
It's very Jonathan Round, who did Sympathy for the Devil. If you ever have heard that song done, it's kind of like
That-
creepy.
Can you imagine the engineer gets that session? He's like, "Oh, dude, session today with PJ Harvey and Bjork. Like this,
Amazing.
this is
Awesome,
this is going to be
Titans.
absolutely
That
incredible."
Right.
felt like an improv song where they were making up the words as they went along, looking at each other's mouths like,
Yes.
I can't get no.
like just slightly behind.
Yeah. It felt like they were
This
like
is-
trying to figure out what the other person was going to say in real time.
This is two women who got very high, who thought at the time it sounded great,
Listen, and
and
I'm
then when they listened back, it
great.
sounded like that.
I love PJ Harvey and
that.
Bjork so much, but I don't know if I like
I just
that
don't know
together.
where you would listen to that. Like,
Yeah, you're angry.
Oh, while
and
you're
painting.
vacuuming. In the background, while you're vacuuming.
Yeah, it's like playing at a record store, and it's to be cool.
To me,
you
that's
know?
an extra push if you're thinking about jumping off a bridge.
No, for
Okay,
real.
well,
That was only played in Street Side Records when the cool guy was
For
there.
sure, on
Yeah.
Watson Road. Yeah.
Because he
No
wanted to
doubt.
torture the customers.
Then this next one is really cool. This is Ella,
when it's closing.
Ella
store's
Fitzgerald doing Beatles' Can't Buy Me Love. Check this out.
All right.
Buy me love, can't buy me love, can't buy me love.
Ah, big band, huh?
I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel
I'll be in the mood for a little big band
Me
every once
too.
in a while.
I'll
This is
get
good.
you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright.
I'll put this on. I'm wearing an apron, and I'm making red sauce.
See, I knew it. You're making
I
spaghetti,
do
dude.
it all the time. While I'm rolling meatballs.
Yes. Number 2, this is also kind of an odd one because Patti Smith was odd, and I love her too. And here she is doing Nirvana's Smells Like Teen
Okay.
Spirit.
Patti Smith also, for me, could go either way.
I know.
Some great songs.
Well, and let me know what you think. Give me your realness on this.
Patti Smith, Because the Night is one of my favorite songs.
Same, yes.
Great
My band
song.
plays that song.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Load up on guns. Bring your friends. It's fun to lose.
I mean, I'm going to put this in the Patti Smith stuff I'm not a fan of.
Overboard, myself assured. I know, a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous.
It's fine.
It's odd, but I like it.
It's
Okay.
fine. I do like Patti Smith.
I do too.
Yeah.
And then-
Because the Night is a great song. You do a great job at it, too.
Thank you. And then finally, guys, St. Louis's own Tina Turner doing Led Zeppelin Whole Lotta Love. I'm so surprised I never heard this before.
Okay, here we go.
It's really cool.
Hell yeah.
This is very cool.
So glad it's good. Tina runs by the town.
Nice.
That's cool, right?
Good. That's good.
Never heard it
That's
before,
good.
and I had to share it with
Dude,
everybody
that is
because I came
awesome.
across.
I was scared it was a curveball. I'm like, please don't make the Tina song suck.
Well,
That was
it's
awesome.
crazy because, like, don't you feel like you're like climbing into her mouth or something? Like the way she sings, it just
Climbing into her mouth.
yes, like
that?
I'm climbing up her legs.
climbing up her legs. It was on her
Famous scams.
1975 album Acid Queen. You need to get that on vinyl and listen to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or a cassette.
No. I don't have a cassette player.
Oh.
You got a cassette player at home that works?
No, absolutely not.
Is there a cassette player in this building that works?
I believe so in the Keishi production.
Really?
There's a reel-to-reel in there, and I believe there's a cassette player.
Is there really a cassette player?
But does it work?
Yeah, it works. Yeah,
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
I've never used it, but I mean, why would they have it in there if it didn't work?
I know. I haven't
A
seen
prop.
it. I haven't
It seemed
seen
like an appropriate prop for Keishi.
Oh, well, yes, we have lots of props. That's your crap, you guys. Thanks.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today on March 18th. Lily Collins, Phil Collins' daughter, is 37. Dwayne Henry, 2 first names. That's the MI6 liaison. Clayton Reeves on NCIS is 41. Adam Levine is 47. Sutton Foster from Younger is 51. Dane Cook is 54. Queen Latifah is 56.
Oh, America's Queen, Latifah.
Yes.
Yes.
Jerry Cantrell.
Oh, how he can.
Alice in Chains is 60. Vanessa Williams is 63. Mike Rowe, Dirty Jobs guy, is 64. Jeffrey Owens, that's Elvin on The Cosby Show. Now, he had the photo of him working at Trader Joe's. Went viral. He got shamed for, he was job shamed for it. Tyler Perry then offered him a job, and he landed a guest spot on NCIS New Orleans. He's 65. And Brad Dourif, that is the voice of Chucky in the Child's Play movies, but he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor Oscar for playing the stuttering Billy Bibbit in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and he's also Grima Wormtongue in the second Lord of the Rings movie. Brad is 76 years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Dayton Rain. Dayton Rain. Dayton Rain. Today's birthday girl has been in 280 fun films, including Anal University 6, At Home with Chaz and Eric, Bend Over and Say Ah 1, Best Butts in the Biz, Bootlick Babes, Filthy Moms 3, Hot Bods and Tailpipe 11, Put It in Reverse, and Who Could Forget a Roll? In the year 2000's Trailer Trash Nurses 1. Dayton Rain is 49 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Let's give away some stuff.
Let's do it.
Let's play 3 and 5 after the break, all right? So Moon will throw out a category, and you give us 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. We've got Point Fest tickets. Point Fest, of course, Stained, Blue October, Mammoth, Highly Suspect, Sleep Theory, and more. May 16th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. We got tickets to go see Bring Me the Horizon with Motionless in White, May 11th at Enterprise. Tickets to go see Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson. Co-headlining show September 9th at the Amphitheater. And we got tickets for the evening show of Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? A punk rock celebration of the music of Disney. Saturday, May 2nd, over at the pageant. 3 and 5, remember, no ums or ahs to start your answer. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll play next.
Rizzuto Show.
I love this.
I do too.
Yeah, try getting that out of your head. This one.
Can we invite them to Point Fest?
The best.
Yeah.
That one's all right.
We are the Dream Eaters.
I'm going to download those songs.
Yeah, they're so good.
The 3D printer one is. That's the catchup. That's an
That's it.
earworm, dude.
So, Moon, you're out for the next couple of days. So, you're out tomorrow and you're out Friday.
Yeah.
And your birthday's on Friday.
That's right. That's
We're
why
going to miss your birthday.
That's why you're letting me off. It's a
Also,
birthday
your
thing.
show's in Texas, right, with the band Goldfinger.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But even though,
Goldfinger.
my wife would be very opposed to this, celebrating your birthday early. So, hey, happy birthday, buddy.
Oh,
Got you
thanks,
some
man.
things.
Oh, why would you do such a thing?
Well, because...
Oh, we did a little. It's not like
so
huge.
very kind.
We didn't do like much.
It's a big birthday.
Here.
It's not.
Happy birthday, pal.
It's top secret.
Oh, man.
Top secret
envelope.
envelope.
Do I have clearance?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
you are.
you
You are.
actually, yeah.
You have to get
Rats,
the launch
man.
codes.
Well, you authorized, ain't you? All right. What do I get?
What do you got there?
Wow.
It's a top secret. I don't want to show it on camera.
No, go ahead,
No,
please.
you can pull
Please.
this
It's
out.
been, it's been
guys.
declassified and unredacted.
Okay, a CSA 50-cent note
Okay.
from...
We know you love Confederate money.
Yes.
So we got
thing.
So
Got
Ray
you.
went
At
to
home.
a coin store.
I did.
Is it that Midwest coin place?
I went to Scotsman's down the road.
okay.
and I
And got you Confederate money. There you
Got
go.
you.
You are
A little
correct.
bit, but
love Confederate money.
That's right.
You just
Yeah.
keep waiting for it to be worth something again.
One of these days, it's an investment.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. I've been
Confederate $50
You got
bill.
a Confederate. It's a 50-cent piece.
Oh, a 50
Confederate,
cent piece.
but by
$50 bill.
with inflation, that's at least $50.
Happy birthday, Mooners. We hope you have the best year of your life. Enjoy the next couple lunches on us. Your dudes from the Rizzuto Show. Oh, $35 to Lion's Choice.
$35.
Yeah,
Eat on us, dude.
Roast beef.
yeah, dude. All right, let's see. What
And
else
just a
is this?
card.
And just a card, just
This,
a
is
Canva
this
card.
is a large card. Oh, look, it's my face.
And I'm going to share that tomorrow or whenever your birthday. Friday, the 20th is your birthday, right?
The
Yeah, the
20th.
That's
share
the
that
ru-
on the
that's the
20th.
rumor. Yeah. Hey, this is lovely. May I show this?
yeah,
Yeah.
please.
I'll
You want to
show
read
it.
the messages out?
Well, yeah, if that's what you wish.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
read
It's
them. I forgot what I
private-
wrote.
So I got
private
the lion
information.
on there for Lion's Choice. I got a
Yes.
Greek god for Greek fire.
Oh, I see.
And then baby moon.
Oh, and then the moon face from the Smashing Pumpkins video.
Yes.
Yes,
Because
that's
that
lovely.
was based
What
on
I-
you.
What did I write?
Look, I look like such a little old man in a third grader's body.
Yeah.
So cute.
I got an old man face.
I have pictures. I made you all send me like pictures of you guys as children so I can like make cards for you.
Have a
until
great
the end of
birthday,
time.
pal. Hope this year is full of tour stops, good eats, and limited bad airport experiences. How very nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's learn.
Yeah.
I can't even read that. Cuz have a colorful birthday.
That's
Glorious
gonna be right.
birthday?
Oh, no, it's...
I'm excited for what's to come. The 70th year will be incredible. Love. I think this says King Scott.
Yeah. I'm glad my handwriting's good.
That's so good.
I don't even know what I
You
wrote.
put the birthday in, yes, Cuban B. One step closer to the upper room. Movie quotes from Rafe. Another gem. What the dude? Your handwriting is getting smaller.
Yeah.
Another gem on this earth, and another
Oh, a
inch
year.
lower for your balls. Happy B-Day, Daddy. He called me
What?
Daddy.
B-Day
I know
Daddy.
this. I think he tried to write Buddy, but that says
That
Daddy.
looks daddy.
Happy birthday,
Rizz,
Daddy.
better.
you
And
called me
Daddy.
Daddy in writing, and I have it for
Yeah.
proof.
Have a good B-Day,
a B.
Daddy.
Brother.
Another year on this earth and another inch lower for your balls.
Let me-
Happy
let-
birthday, buddy.
Daddy.
It's
Daddy.
Daddy's home.
Look, I'll show it to the camera. It says
Daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah,
Daddy's
oh,
balls.
Daddy.
Rizz called me
Daddy.
Daddy.
Now someone can forge your signature because they've seen it on camera.
Once a year, man.
There's something else in here. But
Yeah, there's a couple more little.
yeah, dude. A Walking Liberty 1946 D strike.
So I got you that.
That's a coin.
I know your dad collected coins. That's the year your dad was born.
That's right, an 1863 Indian cent. Now, that is not the preferred nomenclature, but that is what we did.
Wow.
So you got Confederate money. That's 1863 pennies. So that's
Yeah.
Union money. So
Yeah.
whichever side ends up, you're good. You
Okay.
got a
That's
little
called
cash.
hedging that's called hedging your cash.
Yeah,
You're hedging
look,
your bets. You're hedging your old money bets.
I'm
And then
invested in all the currencies.
the $50 was the year your dad was born, because I know
Oh,
that
heck
was
yeah,
like
dude.
you inherited all of his coin collection.
Yes,
So
that's
there you go.
very
Happy
sweet.
birthday, buddy. How old are
Very
we?
cool. Hey, thank you. 45.
45.
Well, here, and give me your little hand because
So
I'm going
that's
to pour
Ralph
some of these
money,
into your little
baby.
hand.
No, he cannot eat right now.
Yes, he can eat.
No, he can't eat. We got to do 3 and
Where-
5.
he's not gonna
Cadbury mini eggs. Oh.
No, do not eat those right
You're
now.
allowed
No,
to
give me
eat
some.
those
Give me
on
some.
mic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
your
Take
Did
it.
I
birthday.
eat those
Take it.
on
Oh,
mic?
take it.
You're
Oh.
allowed to eat those on
I'm
mic.
like the meatball. I pay people in candy like
These
the
are the
meatball
ru-
woman from the wedding
Don't
singer.
eat those,
What, do you
please.
keep these in the freezer?
I'm begging you. Yeah. I'm begging you. Please
I
do not
love
eat those
sucking
on
the
mic or
hard
camera.
shell.
It's not
candy
your
cane.
birthday.
Yeah, but it's our segment.
It's not your
that you have to do.
birthday.
Happy
I'm serious.
birthday,
I'm begging
Moon.
you. Please do not eat that.
You don't get what you want on my birthday.
It's his birthday.
Hey,
I don't
thank you
care
for the
what
eggs.
day of the year
My
Thank
it
you
is.
guys. I
Wednesday.
very much appreciate you.
It's my Wednesday.
I appreciate the sentiments, the movie quotes, the lions, and the
And calling
the,
you daddy.
and the cash, baby.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday,
Thank you. Listen here, son. Today's daily contest is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. I'm gonna need you to.
All right, we're playing 3 and 5 here. So Moon's going to give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. And no ums or ahs to start your answer. So we got Point Fest tickets, we got Bring Me the Horizon tickets, we got Zombie Manson tickets, we got Can You Feel the Punk Tonight tickets. All right, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Let's go to...
That's the best birthday present you can give me. Is come to Can You Feel the Punk tonight? May 2nd.
All right, Brittany.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Rizz and Moon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you ready to play?
I am.
All right, no ums or ahs. Don't forget. Let's go.
Okay.
Name 3 female names starting with the letter J.
Jennifer, Jessica,
Julie.
Jesse, Julie. Yeah. Yes.
Damn it.
So close.
Come on, Brittany. Next.
I'm a girl, too.
Okay. Name 3 toppings that you would find on a Works pizza.
Pepperoni, sausage, onions.
Outstanding work.
Okay, and for the win.
Threw me off at the works thing.
That's a good question, though, right?
Was a good question, but I was thinking about for some reason I started thinking about the WeWork place, and I go, they make pizza?
No.
Probably.
I thought it was a brand.
All right, for the win, name 3 movies in theaters right now.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus comes out next week.
wasn't gonna get
was
that?
straight to Amazon.
Oh, Jesus comes out next week.
No, she wasn't going to.
It's a question.
That's a rotten question.
Wuthering
It's
Heights.
not.
That's a rotten
You
question.
know it's
Scream.
coming.
No, you know what's in
and-
theaters? Nothing. Nothing good's in
I
theaters.
know, it's
pull
a-
it
we're
up.
having a low
This is a
point.
low.
Pull
Can
it
you
up.
name 3 things in theaters?
I'm not. Don't you do that.
Don't you ask me questions.
I'm the
She could have
host.
thrown out Return of the Jedi, Jurassic Park.
Did you ever see anybody on Jeopardy yell back at Alex? Oh, yeah, did you know that, Alex?
Yeah, but at least Alex had the answers in front of him.
Well, I don't need the answers in front of me. I need the questions in
Boom.
front of me. That's my job.
Oh, boy. What is going on here? Is somebody
Later.
playing a video game?
This is a new hit from that band.
That's a first.
Is that a call from another dimension?
The nanobots in my body are coming online.
What is happening here?
What if this is how the aliens got a hold of us? They're controlling us. Your phones are about to turn on you.
Is this the activation of the nanobots inside us?
I knew it.
Scott, how did you understand that person?
Well,
Did you just whistle?
I surrender all
Did somebody
autonomy.
just whistle? Oh, boy. Something's happening.
The hive mind.
Kyle.
Yes.
All right.
Hello,
crazy.
Kyle.
Hello, Kyle. That was crazy.
Good morning, guys.
Never heard
Yeah.
that before.
Yes.
All right, Kyle. Here we go.
Yes. Name 3 things that you might find in a salad.
Egg, lettuce, bacon.
Yeah.
Chef salad, right? Or is that a Cobb?
Cobb.
Cobb?
Bacon and egg, yeah.
Show me
Cobb.
croutons.
Hey, this guy knows salads.
Show me half a log of summer sausage.
Yeah. My God,
Put
it's
anything in a
Salad.
salad, dude. Show me a slice of Domino's pizza.
Yeah. All right, next.
Name 3 movies featuring a talking animal.
Airbud. Oh, no.
He doesn't even talk in that movie, dude.
Save it.
Does everybody even talk in that?
No.
He doesn't talk
He's
in
just
that movie. He
playing
just plays
basketball.
I just thought animal.
Yeah. He lets
Moon,
he
name-
lets his play do the talking.
Moon, name three movies with talking animals.
Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3.
An ogre, dude.
Dr.
And a
Doolittle.
donkey.
Puss in Boots.
Mr. Ed.
And Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
That cat's so cute.
Look who's talking now.
Oh.
Homeward Bound.
Rocks. Why'd you name
Okay,
them rocks?
final one. Final one for Kyle.
Name 3 countries that start with the letter C.
Canada, Cambodia,
Cameroon.
Colombia. Chile.
Cameroon.
Kermany.
Kermany. Yes. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
All right, Nick. If you were to win, what do you want?
If I were Point Fest tickets,
Point Fest tickets. All right, Point Fest tickets on the line. Here we go.
All right, name 3 Name 3 superheroes that do not wear capes.
Nope.
Nope.
See ya.
Iron Man.
Save it, brother.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, all right.
Come on. All right, next.
Name 3 board games.
Sorry, Trouble, Husker Du.
Okay.
Okay.
Husker Du. What is that? Why
That
didn't
is
you
a
say
band.
Monopoly?
That
Why
is a
couldn't you
band.
say
Trivial
Yeah.
Pursuit.
He only plays board games with
Husker
sad
Du.
names.
Board game.
Sorry. Trouble.
Husker Du is a board game.
Husker Du, Husker Don't.
Does Trouble have a board?
Trouble's got the pop and
Yeah,
double
with
dog.
the dice in the middle.
Okay, all right.
counts.
All
It's a
right,
board
okay.
game.
No, we're
Yeah,
going to give it to you.
he got it.
All right, Nick. Here we go. Final one.
Name 3 fruits that have pits.
Peaches, grapefruit, avocado.
Doesn't have a
Grapefruit
pit.
doesn't have a pit, pal.
It tastes like an armpit. I would have given it to you.
Happen to really like grapefruit.
Well,
Grapefruit, huh?
What other
avocado,
fruit
right?
has pits?
still no winners. today.
Peach,
He said that.
A peach,
avocado,
He said
a
that.
plum,
a plum, yeah. Nectarine.
Okay, I just didn't know how many there were.
cherry.
That's a
I
tough
like-
one.
Wait, is
I
nectarine?
like
No,
how
not
he
nectarine.
confidently repeated
Yeah.
the twins.
Yeah, you think I don't know?
Citrus, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Avocado.
I was repeating.
Citrus doesn't have pits.
Cherry.
A cherry, a peach,
Yeah.
a plum.
That was a tough one.
Nectarine.
Come on, man.
I know. Ann, hello.
Hello.
All right, Ann. Ann, if you were to win, and we haven't had a winner yet, what are we taking?
I'm thinking Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, Bobby Zombie, Marilyn Manson,
Bobby
Orgy,
Zombie.
and the Who, the HU. All right, here we go.
Okay, name 3 modes of transportation without an engine.
My bad.
bad.
I started early. Next question.
Man, I was really...
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Stop.
I'm
You're
so sorry
confusing
that
the
We made a mistake.
You're right.
Pause.
It's all my fault.
That was your fault.
Not your
That wasn't
fault,
my fault.
listener.
Okay.
You paused.
It's not your
all-
fault.
The boys
My
got
fault.
slippery hands today. I don't know what's going on.
What?
I'm sorry.
Should we give it to her?
No.
Probably,
No,
yeah.
no, no. We start over.
All right,
I knew it, so okay.
Okay, name 3. Name 3 U.S. states that touch an ocean.
Oh my goodness. Florida.
Oh, my
no.
goodness. You can't have buffer words.
Oh,
No
That's-
ums or
that's-
ahs or
that's-
stall
That's a
tactics.
nuh-uh.
Okay.
oh, so sorry. My bad.
Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Name 3
You know,
villains.
right?
Name 3 villains from Disney movies.
Cruella, I did it again.
You did it again?
Sorry,
We'll
Ann.
see you later.
Barella, I did it again.
She would have had it too.
I took your voice, but I gave you legs. Oh, baby, baby.
Cruella did it again. Travis, hello.
Hello.
All right, Travis, here we go. Let's get a winner. What do we want if we win?
Probably Point Fest.
Point Fest tickets. All right, May 16th. Let's go.
Name 3 brands of laundry detergent.
Tide, Gain, all.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Oh,
This
my
man
God.
does laundry.
This guy.
Outstanding.
This guy does the laundry and
Yeah.
All gave some, but Tide gave all.
Loves it.
All gain some, but some gain all. Yeah, that's an old Billy Ray Cyrus song, dude.
all right, for the win.
Name 3 types of flowers.
Rose, tulip, violet.
Dude, you're the perfect man. I don't know. You're doing laundry.
Laundry
you know
and flowers. Travis, you were going to Point Fest. Hang on.
Outstanding.
Outstanding indeed.
If it smells good, I know it.
That's right.
Amber.
Travis does not smell.
Hello.
Hello, Amber.
Happy birthday, Moon.
Thank you.
All right, Amber, if you were to win, what do you want?
Rob Zombie.
Bobby Zombie. Here we go.
Name 3 hobbies that require a helmet.
Soccer, hockey, rock climbing.
Soccer helmet?
There's no soccer helmets. Well, goalie.
No, goalies don't wear helmets.
No, they don't. And I played soccer. What's wrong with me? I don't know.
Wrong.
Damn
Next.
Okay, name 3 things that you would see at an airport.
Luggage, passport, security.
Cool.
Okay.
That's right.
For the win.
Name 3 European capital cities.
Paris, London.
Man,
Madrid.
I could have said state capitals, too.
Rome.
Springfield, Jeff City.
European capitals?
Oh, I thought you just said capitals.
Nah,
European in the lake,
European.
dude.
I didn't hear that part.
European capitals.
Oh, I'd have failed.
Stephanie. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie. All right, Stephanie, if you were to win, what do you want?
Point Fest.
Point Fest tickets. All right, here we go.
Name 3 different brands of breakfast cereal.
3 different what?
Okay. 3 different brands of breakfast cereal.
I don't know what he's...
I know.
3
Let's
my
stop
fault.
yelling, Stephanie.
That's my fault.
Let's calm down. Let's stop yelling and blaming other people. Okay? Stop blaming other people.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. It's definitely my
Are
fault.
you the female Rizz? Like, where are we? What's happening?
Is this Dark Rizz from another universe? Stephanie Rizzuto.
All right, here we go. All right, hey, Stephanie, calm down. Let's go.
Name 3 words that rhyme with light.
Tight, flight, ripe.
Oh.
Run with what? Tight.
Light.
And
Right.
Then, and then I think she said something with a P at the end. Ripe.
I don't know. She was out of time. All right, final contestant. Okay. Final contestant, and then we'll get Chris Kerber on the phone.
Oh, you
okay?
counted the first one against her?
Yeah.
There
that was
no
her
reason.
fault.
I thought it was my fault.
No,
No,
you
that
didn't
was
say
her fault. You
anything
were
wrong.
fine.
You said it clear.
Yeah,
You
did.
said it clear as day. That's her fault.
Breakfast cereals.
Oh, breakfast cereal.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah, breakfast cereal.
I can be mush mouth. I got a
You
fat,
weren't. You
No.
were. In this case, you were not.
I've got a fat tongue.
That was
you see?
clearly Stephanie's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Ricky.
I'm here. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you. I'm
we
rooting
go.
for you. Ricky, name 3 things that are the color orange.
An orange, a stamp, and a cover.
You said a stamp?
Yeah, stamp could be orange.
I mean, it could be.
Okay, let me look up an orange stamp
did.
really
I mean,
fast.
Stamps are orange.
I mean, it could.
What was the third thing?
a cover?
Cover of just
Like
in general.
Like a blanket. Like a blanket.
Oh,
It could be orange.
Okay.
I mean,
He is right. Because,
I mean,
listen,
technically,
hey, dude.
listen to me.
judges,
The National Postal Museum has an orange stamp that is orange.
which of course he was referring to.
Of course he was. He knows all about this.
Judges, yes or
Hey,
no?
my son's a member of the Real Rock Army, so.
Oh, his son's a
We
member of
gotta-
the Real Rock Army.
That's cool.
Oh,
That don't mean
we didn't
nothing
realize.
here.
Not,
Something to me.
not on the point.
Do you guys have one of those veteran reuniting videos where he caught home
I
from the
need
Real
judges.
Rock Army?
Judges, yes or no?
I'm for it.
Judges, yes. Okay.
Sure.
Give it to him. Ricky, what do you want if you win, by the way?
I want Rob Zombie.
Bobby Zombie tickets. Okay, here we go.
Name 3 creatures with more than 4 legs.
Millipede, a centipede.
An ant.
Man.
A crab.
An ant.
Oh.
You said the 2
Damn
longest
it, Bobby.
ones.
Okay, for the win or for loss?
Spider-Man.
Let's see. Name 3 famous people named John.
John Wilkes Booth, John Holmes, and John Wayne.
What a combination!
Yeah.
I feel like I know you all of a sudden.
I love you guys. I love all you guys.
John Wilkes
Ricky,
Booth.
yes.
Old school Ricky, dude. Just
John
going.
Holmes
Holy
and
crud.
John Wayne. I'd like to lock those 3 guys in a room and see
Right.
which John comes out.
All right, congratulations, Ricky.
Yeah, I got a
our
feeling
guy.
there's going to be fights.
All right, let's
That
let's
was
get.
definitely a Casey listener.
Holy smokes.
That's a big hog you got there, partner.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Kerber joins us all the way up in Calgary.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, listen. When you have somebody to name famous Johns, and the first one they come up with is John Wilkes Booth, that's
Yeah.
freaking impressive.
Followed by
Isn't it?
John Holmes, which
History
is even
buff.
more impressive.
Which is even more impressive. And then he goes with the Duke. Like that's Hall of Fame category right there.
Chris joins us on National Sloppy Joe Day, of course.
Woo!
Oh, man. I don't think I've had one of those since 6th grade.
I haven't either. When was the last time you had a Sloppy Joe?
It's been a long
It's
time.
been a long time. They only serve those in lunchrooms, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but you know what? Well, you can still make those at home with the mix. But listen, they were so consistent no matter what school, no matter where you were at, that all somebody has to do is say the word Sloppy Joe and you can right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's coming out of the same can.
Yeah, it's a manwich.
It was delicious.
The manwich. Yeah. The manwich was the Sloppy Joe, right?
You say it a couple more times.
Manwich. And if you say it 3 times, a Sloppy Joe appears.
Oh my God, no.
Have you ever heard of it called as a yip yip?
A Sloppy Joe called a yip yip?
Yeah.
I have not.
Apparently that's a thing, and we've talked about that before. It's a Southern Illinois thing, and for those of us from Southern Illinois, have you heard of a yip yip?
I have not.
I do not think this is true.
We call it a Sloppy Joe.
Well, and you people listening out there, if you know what this is, let us know.
I've heard it called. We had loose meat sandwiches called Maid Rights. I remember that.
Apparently, Alton, Illinois, it's the yip yip capital.
All right, so maybe they say it in Alton.
Yep.
You can't say Southern Illinois.
It's not a West Virginia Sloppy Joe.
This article says...
What's a loose meat sandwich? Is that just like a pulled pork?
Yeah, it sounds like a
it was like a special, basically,
meat?
or just like ground
beef.
Ground beef that just like didn't have any, just like seasoned but loose. And they'd like smash it between white bread.
Oh.
Times are tough in Southern Illinois, Kerber. We're not all living life in Calgary, my man.
Well, I like, you could serve a Sloppy Joe with a trowel, is how they used to serve.
Yeah.
What the hell is a trowel?
You don't know what a trowel is?
No, what is that?
Concrete. It's you put concrete on something with a trowel.
Oh.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I'm not a bricklayer.
Yes.
Yeah, bricklayers use trowels.
What's that? That's
Masons.
Cool.
Masons use trowels. But, yes, happy National Sloppy Joe Day, Chris Kerber.
I may not be celebrating that one.
No? They don't celebrate National Sloppy Joe Day up there in Canada?
No, now they have up here. No, now one of the great things, and Schwartz's Deli in Montreal has they're known. It's just famous. Like there's a line outside the door every day for smoked meat sandwiches, and they've got in one of the clubs here at the old Saddle Dome, which has only got this year and next year left. They're building a brand new building, so the famous Saddle Dome here in Calgary is on its last leg, and but they served a smoked meat sandwich up here, so that's always dinner when we get up here to game time. Right before the game, you go down, you grab a smoked meat sandwich. It's fantastic.
I've been to that place in Montreal.
Put it on rye bread with some dark mustard, and it's fantastic.
It's like that smoked meat place is underground in Montreal, correct?
No, it's a ground level.
I remember going
It's a ground. Celine Dion used to own it.
Really?
Oh. Is there anything that woman can't do?
Yeah,
I love her.
Yeah, there was a stretch of time where she actually owned that place, and but it's fantastic. So we had a great steak dinner last night. Vintage Steakhouse is like one of my favorites on the road. So we had the group over there for dinner last night. That was good. And then
what'd you get, Chris? What kind of cut of meat?
I had a 16-ounce bone-in strip.
Look at this guy, 16 ounces. That's right.
That sounds
What
great.
were your size?
Wait, is it you get a free T-shirt if you finish the whole thing?
No, but it had been a little while for me. So listen, let me tell you what, that cow didn't die in vain for me last night, man. I enjoyed every minute of it. Sorry, Leonard.
That's all right.
But sides I had crispy cauliflower, some mushrooms. We had some lobster mac.
Ooh, nice.
Decadent.
Yeah, it was
cream spinach.
No, I have done that, but I did not do that last night. No.
Cream spinach you only get at a steakhouse, and for some reason that's the only place cream spinach is acceptable.
Yeah. Never from the
you
can.
don't want your house smelling like it, and there's no way in hell you're going to make it at home.
No, because cream spinach sounds like something they'd serve at the old folks, like at Delmar Gardens. But
nobody's got teeth.
Yeah, because nobody's got teeth. That's right.
Well, that and at home, I don't think parents have enough fights with their kids when it comes to food that trying threatening your kids' livelihood to force them to eat cream spinach just doesn't seem worth the battle.
But it's like heavy cream and butter and like Parmesan. It's excellent. But hey, Chris, next time you go to a steakhouse and you see rib cap, the rib cap.
Okay.
I had that
All
in
right.
Vegas last time. I highly recommend it. The rib cap. Not many people know
All
about
right.
this cut.
He said it's the best cut.
It's the best cut that I've had in a long time. Because I'm a rib.
I haven't actually seen it on a menu, so I'll look for it.
Rib cap. All right, so you guys are up in Calgary. You know, the Blues have had, you know, a hell of a run, 7-game point streak that finally snapped up in Winnipeg. Now, for fans who have not been glued to the standings, does this feel like a team that's finally found its identity, or are they just playing kind of spoiler right now? Because what are they? They're 7 points out of a playoff spot with 15 games to go.
Yeah, and you know what? They had moved even briefly to within 5, but you know, this is a weird road trip because they played on Sunday. It's had the last 2 days off, played today in Calgary, and then the next 2 days off before you play Saturday against Vancouver, and then you come home. So,
Right.
One, I think the games played part of the standings is going to sort itself out here. So I think the standings has a little bit of a false facade to it. But having said that, and trying to be fair to the entire roster, look, they're 7-2-1 since coming out of the break, 6-1-1 in their last 8, and then they've got a team goals against average of 1.90. Now, the reality of it is the goaltenders have been playing out of their gourds.
Right.
Like both goaltenders have been great, and Jim Montgomery was very honest a couple of days ago, and I'm not trying to burst anybody's bubble, but he was real honest when he said, "Look, we're playing well in the month of March, just like we did last year, which the Blues needed to get to get to the playoffs." He said, "But we were playing better last year because last season the team was in that second half on that stretch. The team was not only tops in the league in terms of goals against like they are right now, but they were also tops in the league in terms of goals for. And that hasn't really, transpired here. Robert Thomas leads the Blues with 16 goals. You've got a couple guys with Buchnevich and Snuggerud with 15. So you don't have a whole lot of offense going. But defensively, yeah, they figured something out here. And Jim Montgomery's going to change the lineup yet again. We'll see Stenberg back in. We'll see Jonathan Duran back in. Tucker's going to draw back in. Hofer will start in goal tonight. And, we'll see where it goes. That said, look, yeah, 15 games to go. You're 7 points up. Sure, there's teams to jump, and I don't know what those teams have head-to-head, which, is a guaranteed 2 points you can't make up. But stranger things have happened, and the one thing you're not going to tell a group of professional athletes is don't compete. So, yeah, they're going to the rink with a lot of spirit right now.
All right, so I want to bring this up because I read an article with Tom Stillman talking about how scary the rising salary cap is and the uncertainty with regional TV deals. So for the casual fan who just wants to watch the game on their couch, should they be worried about the team's ability to keep these big stars like Robert Thomas in the long run? Because Stillman mentioned the team might have a lower payroll next year simply because the roster's so young. So is this the case of the Blues being cheap, or is just kind of the natural cycle of letting the kids grow before buying a big free agent?
Yeah, listen, I think okay, so several questions there. Number one, somebody just wanting to watch the game on the couch, there's nothing you got to worry about. The Blues have several plans in work, so depending on what happens on the regional sports side front, there are options. And a lot more digital options, too, with the way things are going. So I don't think fans have anything to worry about in that front. In terms of the salary cap, the salary cap's going to go up. But I think here's the good news when it comes to that. If the salary cap is going to go up, and yes, it does mean that there's going to be a larger gap now, because during this coming out of COVID, there was a flat cap, and it kept the teams really scrunched in.
Yeah.
You're going to see a broader gap now between the highest-paying teams and the lowest-paying teams. That said, when it comes to the Blues, no, I don't think you could say they're cheap. You've got Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou and Pavel Buchnevich all earning in that $8 million range. You've got Philip Broberg they signed earlier this year to a long-term deal, right? You still have Binnington and Hofer under contract for next year. And look, at some point in time, I know they wanted to see if Dylan Holloway can stay healthy, but you look at the kind of player he is when it's healthy, and when he is healthy, and the Blues are going to have to find out where that fits. And so they're going to get him extended. I fully believe that. So I think it really is, to your last point, more of just that cycle of this team has kind of gone a little bit younger with some players. But having said that, you still have 4 guys on the roster like while for example, while Jordan Kyrou's cap hit is $8.1 million this year, his actual salary is $10.5. And fans can track all that on capwages.com. It's public. So, there is one. If there is one thing that I can tell you, there's many things I could tell you about Tom Stillman and this ownership group in St. Louis, which is a passionate, fantastic ownership group. Is when it comes to where they're going to put their dollars, it is on the hockey side. It is towards whatever it takes to win, and it is towards whatever it takes to get this team back to championship contention. And I can tell you without a shred of doubt, because I've had this conversation with Mr. Stillman, it's his drive to bring another cup to St. Louis is every bit as big as it was when he first bought this team, and so is the rest of this ownership group. So I think it's just kind of the cycle of where things are at right now with the roster more than anything else.
All right, the Blues are in Calgary tonight. It's an 8:30 start. The Flames are a struggling team near the bottom of the league. So is this a game where the Blues need to take care of business to keep the road warrior momentum going into Vancouver this weekend?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If they're going to keep some of that hope alive, I mean, this is one. Look, they've already beaten Calgary twice. They've won 8 straight against them, and they're actually 16-2-0 in their last 18 against Calgary. So, it's an interesting thing. Right now, the Blues sit in a position in the standings where if the season ended today and the draft lottery didn't muck anything up, they would be drafting 5th overall. At the same point, they're 7 points out of a playoff spot, and you're going to keep going for it. But if you are going to keep that hope alive, this is a game that I think you absolutely have to have. And frankly, with only 15 games to go, Rizz, I'd say you might only have a chance for 1, maybe 2 hiccups. Like if you're not winning 13 of the last 15, I don't know that you're giving yourself much of a chance.
And these are the games that you got to win, especially a team like Calgary. All right, the game is at 8:30 tonight. You could watch Chris, of course, on the TV or listen on the radio on 101 ESPN. And then you go head to Vancouver and then back home. Chris, thanks for taking the time, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, y'all. Have a great week. Happy Sloppy Joe Day. We'll talk to you guys next week.
There he is, the great Chris Kerber, everybody.
See you guys.
All right, we got time for a couple emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com or the instant feedback to the Point mobile app.
Hey, Rizz Show. I'm a longtime listener and wanted to give a big congrats to King Scott and his baby announcement.
Hey, thank you.
You're having a baby.
Yeah.
With that being said, one of my favorite games that has ever been played on this show is when you guys have Moon try to guess the baby food blindfolded.
Oh,
It's called Feed Baby Moon. I'm desperately hoping that this game can make a reappearance, but it should now be Feed the King Baby. Thanks all for all you do, Haley. 3 out of 5 stars.
Well, maybe we'll do that when you get back from vacation.
I think that's
all
a
right.
great idea.
That sounds great to me.
Somebody remind me.
We have the spoons.
We have the spoons. Yes.
I have a drawer full of baby food right now. It's ready to rock.
Check
How
the
long has it been
expiration
there?
date.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just the amount of time for you to figure out what it is.
All right.
That stuff don't go bad.
It don't go bad.
It doesn't
dude.
go bad.
That's why we feed it to
It
babies.
starts bad.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, speaking of old segments, good morning, weirdos. I was listening to a podcast from 2023, and you guys had the Great Wheel. People would send in questions, and whatever the Great Wheel said, it was binding. I feel if you bring the wheel back, it would be a fun segment. I'll even ask the first question. Should I leave this job for a job in the Carpenters Union?
All right.
3 out of 5
Put up the
stars.
Great Wheel. We'll just do real quick for him.
Okay, should I leave this job for a job
So
in the
we'll pull up the
Carpenters
Great
Union?
Wheel.
Does the wheel know what kind of job he's leaving?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The Great Wheel speaks, and the Great Wheel is spinning.
Here we go.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Should you leave the job?
No.
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 There you have it. Okay, thanks for the email.
Thank you.
Nope. That's it. So stay at the job.
Stay
And
at
it's
the job.
binding if you
Stay
if
at
you
the job.
That's Team Rizz member Richard. Hope you didn't quit yet.
Yeah.
Stay at the job.
All right.
Next.
Going to the entertainment reviews. It says, hey, guys, I know you love science fiction movies.
It's my favorite genre of movies.
Yeah.
We talk about Interstellar a lot. And Friday, March 20th, that's my birthday. That's coming up. Project Hail Mary comes out. It's a fantastic story, very heartwarming. It has a character that will stay with you for a long time. I got my girlfriend to read the book. I just kept telling her, stick with it until page 120, and then everything changes. Once she got to that part, she couldn't put the book down. You just want to see what happens next. Don't watch any trailer if you don't want the biggest story arc spoiled for you.
I already
For some
did.
reason, they decided to do a plot twist into the trailers. From all the people.
Project Hail Mary, it's getting 95% of the tomatoes
it
already.
looks incredible.
He goes on and says, from all the people that have seen a pre-release screening, the movie sticks to the book very well and has been very highly recommended by those who have seen it.
I think I'm going to go see it this weekend.
I'll be taking my girlfriend Terry to see it at the huge screen in Chesterfield
Terry.
this Friday.
What up, Terry?
What up, Terry?
Terry.
Yeah, my son was like, dude, this is the movie.
Really?
This is
Going-
the one.
You're going back to the theater.
We'll take everybody because it's Ryan Gosling, so your wife will be pleased, as well as your daughter.
Yeah. And then everybody comes home on Friday, too. I'm so lonely. What? Did I say that?
It's so sweet
What?
how lonely you are.
What?
Oh my God, they've been gone for 2
He's
days.
been walking around the house listening to the Jackson Browns these days.
Oh, Lord.
These days.
When's everybody coming home? Next.
Now let's get serious for a second.
Okay.
Guys, I need advice on how to navigate this. Little backstory. My ex-husband and I got divorced in 2024. My choice to get divorced. We have a daughter together. My ex-husband has a girlfall for about a year now.
Okay, wait.
All right, nice.
Let me get this. I mean,
2024
sometimes you need to write the details.
Get into the
2024,
lineage.
they divorced. Her idea.
2024.
They have a daughter.
Yep. Mhm.
Ex-husband's got a girlfriend last year. Okay.
Yep. I met his girlfriend, so she in turn could meet our daughter.
Nice.
Everything was fine. This past weekend, I arranged for my ex-husband to meet my boyfriend so my boyfriend could be around our daughter.
Yeah. Cool.
My ex-husband called my boyfriend derogatory names in front of our daughter. When they met and wouldn't even shake my boyfriend's hand when he introduced himself. My boyfriend just walked away and didn't escalate the situation. When my ex and I exchanged our daughter today, he again started saying rude things about my boyfriend, saying he needs to know he's a nobody.
Is there a history?
And did you all meet on Welfare's Anonymous? And he looks like he's on welfare. Please don't read this email. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just putting that in there. Please help me understand why he's acting like this.
Because your ex-husband sounds like a piece of crap.
So
Yeah.
the divorce was her idea.
Yes.
Then he got a girlfriend first. She's cool to the girlfriend. She gets a boyfriend. He's a jerk.
He still has
what I'm
the
getting.
lingering, there's some lingering feelings maybe because it wasn't his idea
Yeah.
to get divorced. So maybe
but
he
it's-
wasn't
it's
ready.
2 years on now, or year and
Year and a
change.
half,
Yeah.
He's already shacked up with somebody.
Right.
Not shacked up, just has a girlfriend.
Okay, has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's a different thing.
I don't.
So he's.
We don't know that. Maybe they're taking it slow.
Well,
There's a lot of audio whistling.
that was
I
very
don't
slow
know if
and
he's.
low.
I don't know if he's hung up on you or just a possessive
It's going through.
dillweed who, like, maybe there. I don't know what the problems were in your marriage, but I've got ideas from this email that, like, it just kind of sounds like this dude's like
A dillweed.
still sees you as like his personal property or something, and probably is insecure about new guy coming in playing the role of stepdad or something like that, trying to like knock him down in front of the kids, which sucks. That's all. These are all personality traits that suck.
Yeah, I'd have a
So-
full-on conversation, and I would start with what's important here, and what's important is like, hey, don't be saying nothing in front of the kid.
Leave
Don't-
him out of it.
Don't do that. Don't put no pressure on them. Don't say anything weird. Don't get that going. And I would definitely have a talk immediately with him about that. Other stuff he's heard. He's acting out in anger and being a dork about it. Who cares? Let him do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you. Don't let it affect you. But definitely have that straightforward conversation that this does not happen in front of the kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get those boundaries
man.
up.
You want to talk trash and be an idiot? Be an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't do it in front
But
of the
don't
kid.
teach your kids the dumb stuff.
And also, like, sounds like the boyfriend's hotter than ex-husband. Like,
They don't need to see all that
something's up.
stuff. The kids don't get the kids involved. Now you got the kids involved.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sucks.
That is, yeah, that's peak insecure 101. It sucks. And
There's no
also just-
self-awareness of any kind.
No, man. Fortunately, that doesn't happen as often as it should. People don't seem to be able to put aside like what's best for the kids' life.
Right.
I don't know why. It's so much easier too if you can just split up and be cool. If you can do it, and sometimes it's hard. And I know circumstances are different for everybody, but
and it's so
you can
damn
figure out a way
Hoosier.
to just like be cool with the other person and be happy for them, and then you should be happy for everyone. Everyone's got someone now.
Yeah.
A good situation. Now you got 4 people helping with the kids. Like, You clearly don't know the guy. If you're just on first meeting, you're already trashing the guy on the way he looks. Like, this has nothing to do with him or his personality. You haven't even gotten the time to know
to do
him,
this in front of kids too. It's so Hoosier.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So what's she gonna do?
I think he slashed his tires, obviously.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you got to talk about it. You got to,
He doesn't
like
seem
Moon said, set
reasonable.
those boundaries up.
Just make it known your
Right.
feelings. He's going to be not reasonable about things and a big baby.
And also, you made the right choice divorcing this guy because he sounds like a real turd.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a turd because, of the divorce.
And that could be it too.
Maybe he wasn't a turd before the divorce.
And maybe he just needs more time, but he's moved on, so clearly
Right.
he's doing okay.
That's the thing. If you've moved on, you got no leg to stand on.
Exactly.
Like, if you got an active girlfriend who's met the kids, you've
And-
lost the high ground, brother.
And your ex-wife is being kind to your new girlfriend and making her feel okay.
Right.
That's everything. That's exactly how you want to be.
All right, one more. Hate that story.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna love this one. We have
good.
we have a bathroom horror story from Sarah, a nurse who works
Horror?
in horror.
Okay.
Horror.
Not as cool, but yeah.
Horror.
Har.
Office job at a hospital. She says that she was in the stall taking care of business when she overheard the lady next to her riding the struggle bus, if you will. Sarah describes it as a lot of grunting, a lot of tooting, sounds that required a courtesy flush for sure.
Oh my God, was it at Barnes? What day?
Yeah, was this during learned surgery?
Where were you on March? No. Here's the violation. While the woman was fighting for her life against her own bowels, her phone rings and she picked it up on speakerphone.
Oh, great.
Say that the gal and at the other end was listening to this woman and everybody else in the bathroom just dropping deuces. Sarah S., what do? Do you tell her to hang up, or do you just check her shoes under the stall so you can identify and judge her later? She rates the show a 3 out of 5 and signs off as Team Rizz member Sarah. But what do you do in that scenario? Do you say, hang up the phone?
I've been in a situation where a woman has come into the ladies' room, not straining for her life because of bowel movements, but just conducting, business. On speakerphone, and you just go, oh, Lord. But I'm also kind of entertained.
Me too. And I want to be a part of the entertainment. If somebody is speakerphoning right next to me and they say something funny, I'm going to laugh.
Same.
I want them to hear me me interacting with this call.
And that's completely appropriate.
Yeah, you brought this into a forum. Now we're doing a group. This is a group call. This is a conference call now.
Yep.
This is a Deucin conference call. And I'm here
It's
for
my
it.
favorite kind.
I love it. Oh, dude, if they asked a question, I'd answer it.
Definitely look for the shoe, but just keep it to yourself. You don't have to
let's not make
ruin
a big deal
somebody's
out of
day.
this.
What kind of shoes are these people wearing, by the way?
New Balances.
Oh, what kind? Because there's
I don't
two
know, whatever-
factions now.
They're wearing
the
Rouge.
ladies' kind.
They're wearing Rouge, the one with the zipper on the side to put a dollar bill in it.
For your weed, man.
He said poo balance.
New Balance.
All right, quick break. We'll come back. Scott?
Yes, sir.
Have a little headline goo.
Let's do it.
All right, for Moon's birthday. All right, then we got time for one more quick thing. King Scott?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, let's go it.
What's going on in the news today?
All right, King Scott, what do you got?
A pig in California set a record with 1.1 million Instagram followers, and the record is world's most famous breakfast. Today is Forgive Mom and Dad Day, and here with a rebuttal is Nick Reiner.
Oh, no.
Holy smokes.
Whoa, Scott. Whoa.
Thank you, Moon, for that one. A Florida man was busted
Do it
trying to
again.
steal a septic tank from a construction site. He was caught brown-handed. A flaming hot Cheeto shaped like a Pokemon monster auctioned for $88,000, and the winner already got it insured for theft, fire, and the munchies. A 92-year-old Indiana man retired after spending 73 years as a gravedigger, and he won't miss his coworkers since they were mostly stiffs.
Because they're dead.
Sadly, he never achieved his #1 goal, to bury Keith Richards. New research finds no evidence that cannabis is effective in treating anxiety, mainly because when you get high, you start worrying there's going to be a long line at the Taco Bell drive-thru. The first look at Dune 3 is out, and in this movie, Timothée Chalamet faces his toughest foe yet, his big mouth. Jamie Lee Curtis says she doesn't really like horror movies, which is like Johnny Depp saying he doesn't like movies about weirdos in mascara. Michael B. Jordan celebrated his Oscar win at In-N-Out, and get this, Cuba Gooding Jr. showed off his Oscar when he served the burger.
Oh, boy.
And finally, for the first time in over 40 years, vinyl record sales hit 1 billion in 2025. And here's another shocker. 6 of the albums sold were not Taylor Swift variants.
There we go.
And may the goo be with you.
Thank you, Scott.
Let's go.
All right, that is it for us. Moon staying on to fill in for Donnie next.
Yup.
All right, if you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And the podcast is titled...
Scott, take it.
Sorry, Tut. Happy birthday, Moon.
Oh, sorry, Tutankhamen.
That's right.
And thank
All right,
you.
Moon, what else?
I just want to say thanks to all you nerds for giving me birthday stuff.
Enjoy your
That's
Confederate
fun.
money.
And
It's
your
not necessary, but it will.
Lion's choice.
I want to see if I can spend it in Texas.
Hey.
See if you can spend it at Lion's Choice.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
did-
accept Confederate money?
Hey, y'all
Well,
recognize the CSA?
We do
and
still have
something like-
ice cream cones for 25 cents. I guess technically we do lean towards the old ways.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
Whatever, brother. May 2nd, Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? You know, all ages shows, all things Disney, classics, new stuff, theme songs, movies. It's a great opportunity for you to bring anybody and everybody in the family, a family fun thing. It's a perfect opportunity for people's first concerts because the kids won't get worn out because we're not doing some 4-hour show, and they're going to know all the songs. So how cool is that? Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? May 2nd at the pageant.
Learn.
My band is playing April 4th at Miners Theater with Mark Close's band Close Quarters. So come see us. There's less than probably 40 tickets left, and that's a low ticket alert. So
Low
let's
ticket
sell
alert.
this mother out. It's our first time playing in Collinsville.
Rafe.
I got a high ticket alert. Rafe Williams at the Funny Bone. St. Louis Funny Bone, Westport, Easter weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 shows. He is risen. Let's roll the stone away together. Let's put Lent to bed. Let's get wild. Let's drink. Let's do deviled eggs.
Let's do deviled
don't
eggs.
drink.
I'm going to shoot deviled eggs off stage into your mouths. It's going to be awesome.
You have a deviled egg cannon.
I do. I have a specially
Oh,
made
man.
deviled egg potato gun modified with a bump stock, and I am going to be firing off deviled eggs into the audience. So get your tickets at stlfunnybone.com.
There we go. Here's Rafe
Okay.
with the deviled egg gun.
Nom, 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 nom.
So smelly.
Eggs. Ugh. Scott.
Well, you can follow me, King Scott Rules. Tonight I'll be on Clownvis to the Rescue at 8 p.m. on the YouTubes. But also make sure you get tickets, support my fellow homies in here in Moon. Have a great trip.
No, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Yeah,
baby.
have fun
Happy
down
birthday,
in Texas and then Florida.
Yeah, if
Bitch,
you're
I'm from Texas.
if you're in Houston or Dallas and you're coming out to the show, definitely come say hi, man. I meet Rizz Show fans all over this country every single show. So say hello, we'll hang.
All right. We leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From O'Fallon, Lolo Boyd is our Teamers.
Yeah, Lolo.
And Lolo wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.
Shine down.
Rizzuto Show.